Test 1, 2, Menomonie Mustangs, television, level 1 of the Division II WIAA football playoffs coming up here. River Falls versus Menomonie. Test 1, 2, Test 1, 2.
I can count.
On West
Wisconsin Credit Union.
Now, Wisconsin Credit Union.
Wisconsin. Read it.
Wisconsin's.
I can't say it like she can say it.
I lost my words.
Let me just say it in my head one time.
I struggle with this part.
Why is this so hard?
Hard to say, but easy to do business with. Wisconsin Credit Union.
Wisconsin Credit.
Sorry, we have to start all over.
Good material here.
Looking for a team approach to managing your finances? With over 70 years of experience and 12 locations, Dairy State Bank has built a reputation for helpful customer service and support. While our service ethic is old-fashioned, our products and services are not. We offer a full range of loan programs as well as online banking, mobile deposit, and transaction alerts to fit your busy lifestyle. Dairy State Bank, banking on relationships, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
BY's Seek Eyes for the best buys. Huge selection of new Chevrolets and pre-owned vehicles, including Camaros, Corvettes, and the best selection of Silverados in western Wisconsin. Our award-winning team offers the best customer service and certified technicians. Check out the all-new ChevyTownUSA.com and look for BY's pricing on the entire inventory. Find new roads and take the short drive to I-94 and Highway 25 in Menomonie, or anytime at ChevyTownUSA.com.
It's College Savings Month. Whether you're a new parent or your child's already off to high school, it's a good time to think about the future. Next to retirement planning, paying for your children's education could be the largest expense your family will bear. Dairy State Bank offers a variety of savings accounts, as well as other options that may offer greater return, but with more risk. Give us a call today. Dairy State Bank. Banking on relationships. Member FDIC.
TMS Tire and Auto is a proud sponsor of the Menomonie Mustangs. Family owned since 1978, TMS Tire and Auto has 5 locations in Baldwin, Boyceville, Hudson, New Richmond, and Menomonie, and can serve all your automotive needs. Visit us online at tmstireandauto.com or call us at 715-235-9119 to schedule your appointment today. Go Mustangs!
Hello, Menomonie community members. We are here to represent the Menomonie Band Program.
Are you in need of a new mattress?
This Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., we're having a huge mattress sale right here at Menomonie High School.
Stop by and get a great deal on a brand new name brand mattress and help the 6 through 12 Menomonie Band Program in the process.
How will this work?
The Menomonie High School cafeteria is going to be transformed into a mattress showroom with over 25 mattresses on display for you to try out.
We'll have name brands like Simmons, Beautyrest, and Therapeutic.
Gel beds made by IntelliBed.
And air beds from Instant Comfort.
Also for sale will be pillows, sheets, bases, and massage chairs.
Prices will be up to 50% off retail. You will not find a lower price.
Best of all sales benefit the 6th through 12th Menomonie Band Program.
This is a win-win situation for all.
Most mattresses will be delivered directly to your home 2 weeks after the sale.
Cash, credit card, and checks are all accepted.
Come, check it out this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Menomonie High School.
Well, see you there!
West Wisconsin Credit Union.
Now, Wisconsin Credit Union.
Wisconsin. Read it.
Wisconsin's.
I can't say it like she can say it.
I lost my words.
Let me just say it in my head one time.
I struggle with this part.
Why is this so hard?
Hard to say, but easy to do business with. Wisconsin Credit Union.
Wisconsin Credit.
Sorry, we have to start all over.
Good material here.
TMS Tire and Auto is a proud sponsor of the Menomonie Mustangs. Family owned since 1978, TMS Tire and Auto has 5 locations in Baldwin, Boyceville, Hudson, New Richmond, and Menomonie, and can serve all your automotive needs. Visit us online at tmstireandauto.com or call us at 715-235-9119 to schedule your appointment today. Go Mustangs!
BY's Seek Eyes for the best buys. Huge selection of new Chevrolets and pre-owned vehicles, including Camaros, Corvettes, and the best selection of Silverados in western Wisconsin. Our award-winning team offers the best customer service and certified technicians. Check out the all-new ChevyTownUSA.com and look for BY's pricing on the entire inventory. Find new roads and take the short drive to I-94 and Highway 25 in Menomonie or anytime at ChevyTownUSA.com.
Looking for a team approach to managing your finances? With over 70 years of experience and 12 locations, Dairy State Bank has built a reputation for helpful customer service and support. While our service ethic is old-fashioned, our products and services are not. We offer a full range of loan programs as well as online banking, mobile deposit, and transaction alerts to fit your busy lifestyle. Dairy State Bank, banking on relationships, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Hello, Menomonie community members. We are here to represent the Menomonie Band Program.
Are you in need of a new mattress? This Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., we're having a huge mattress sale right here at Menomonie High School.
Stop by and get a great deal on a brand new name brand mattress and help the 6 through 12 Menomonie Band Program in the process.
How will this work?
The Menomonie High School cafeteria is going to be transformed into a mattress showroom with over 25 mattresses on display for you to try out.
We'll have name brands like Simmons, Beautyrest, and Therapeutic.
Gel bed made by IntelliBed.
And air beds from Instant Comfort.
Also for sale will be pillows, sheets, bases, and massage chairs.
Prices will be up to 50% off retail. You will not find a lower price. Best of all sales benefit the 6th through 12th Menomonie Band Program.
This is a win-win situation for all.
Most mattresses will be delivered directly to your home 2 weeks after the sale.
Cash, credit card, and checks are all accepted.
Come, check it out this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Menomonie High School.
Well, see you there!
Hello, football fans, and welcome into Williams Stadium from the campus of UW Stout for a Division II Level 1 matchup between the visiting number 6-seeded River Falls Wildcats and your number 3-seeded Menomonie Mustangs. Alongside our cameraman, Ryan Zutter, and my volunteer colorman, Dr. Joe Zadowski, I'm Chad Zutter, and we will be bringing you the live stream broadcast tonight on Mustangs TV. These teams very familiar with each other, just matched up here at Williams Stadium a few weeks ago on October 6th. In that game, the Mustangs scored on their first 5 possession, rolling to a convincing 39-15 victory. In that game, Brady Johnson had just 1 incompletion, 12 of 13 with 3 touchdowns through the air, and 5 different Mustangs touched pay dirt. Mustangs finished the regular season 3rd in the BRC with a 7-2 overall record and 5-2 in BRC play. Wildcats right behind them in 4th place at 6-3 overall and 4-3 in BRC play. Coming up in our pregame show, sponsored by TMS Tire and Auto and Wisconsin Credit Union, we'll talk with head coach Mike Sins, go over the starting lineups, keys to the game, and we'll get ready for kickoff set for 7 p.m. tonight from Williams Stadium. The road to Camp Randall begins tonight throughout the state of Wisconsin. We'll be back with head coach Mike Sins right after word from our sponsors. You're watching Mustangs TV. TMS Tire and Auto is a proud sponsor of the Menomonie Mustangs. Family owned since 1978, TMS Tire and Auto has 5 locations in Baldwin, Boyceville, Hudson, New Richmond, and Menomonie, and can serve all your automotive needs. Visit us online at tmstireandauto.com or call us at 715-235-9119 to schedule your appointment today. Go Mustangs! Back in the pregame show, sponsored by TMS Tire and Auto and Wisconsin Credit Union. Joining us, head coach Mike Sins for the Menomonie Mustangs. Mike, before we start talking about the road to Camp Randall here, as the playoffs begin throughout the state of Wisconsin, let's wrap up your regular season. You guys finished the season real strong. 2 nice wins against good opponents, in River Falls and Eau Claire Memorial, where you played, at least we saw from the booth, some of your best football of the year. It's going to be nice as a coaching staff thinking you're playing some of your best football going into the playoffs. Take us through kind of the wrap-up of the regular season.
Yeah, we've hit on that with our kids this week. We feel like we're peaking at the right time, and we feel like we've played back-to-back really solid overall games. And, funny, we got River Falls 2 weeks ago, now we have them this week, but they're a really good team. They were 6-3 and got beat by 3 good teams. So, and then going to Memorial with that weather last week was kind of crazy, but again, to get a shutout, a 36-0 final score was really big for our team.
Yeah, let's wrap up with the regular season. Some special teams play that was really impressive last week against Eau Claire Memorial. Kane Johnson, we were talking on the broadcast, kind of seems like the special teams player of the year. I mean, he's your long snapper. He's made some great tackles, both on punt coverage and kickoff coverage. Had a block of a punt, picked it up, ran it for a touchdown. I mean, the kid just seems like he has kind of Mr. Special Teams this year. Take us through why he's been so good on special teams in Kane Johnson.
Well, first of all, Kane Johnson he's an outstanding young man. I mean, you know, if you have any sons, you want your son to be like Kane. He's just freaking high character, great student, hard worker, dedicated. So it's awesome to see him have so much success. Like you said, he's our long snapper, which people don't think is that big of a deal, and that's maybe one of the most important positions in football. You know, for punt and extra point. You know, we've come close a number of times to blocking punts this year, and we finally got it last week. And I think they'll kind of help us in the future just because teams know that they'll have to protect a little bit longer, and I think it will help out actually our return game because coverage won't be so strong with the games coming up here. But again, yeah, Kane's been just a heck of a player for us the last 2 years on varsity, and it's good to see a young man who works so hard have success like that.
Yeah, another guy last week talking about special teams, Ryan Dingwall, your PAT specialist. The whole year we saw you guys go 2-point conversions all last week against Memorial. Is the health of Dingwall okay for PATs, or what? Or we, as a coaching staff, we want to work on our 2-pointers going into the playoffs potentially. What was your, strategy here for that game, and then going into the postseason as well, as far as extra points and 2-point conversions?
Yeah, he's 100% healthy. We just, you know, with it 20 to 30 mile per hour winds, pouring rain, terrible conditions, and we feel pretty good about our offense, you know. So my Uncle Jerry Sins at Edgar always says the 2-point play is the best play in football. You know, you get 2 points for going 3 yards, and you should do it every time, he says. And he doesn't know what he's talking about. So no, we feel confident in our 2-point plays, but obviously Dinger's a great kicker. We'll get back to kicking, I'm guessing, on Friday night.
Let's rotate to the Road to Camp Round 11-1 playoffs start here this evening against River Falls, a team obviously very familiar with. You just played them a couple weeks ago. Take us through, as a coaching staff, kind of the plus and the minuses of wrapping up the regular season, and then you jump right back into a team super familiar with, a conference opponent, first round of the playoffs. What are the plus and minuses of taking on a familiar opponent like that? Yeah,
there's pros and cons to playing a team twice. You know, I'm not a huge fan of it for football-wise because obviously we already beat them once, but you know, they get another crack at us, and we do, though. We feel like we played one of our best overall games against them 2 weeks ago. So our kids are confident because they know if they execute in all 3 levels that we have a chance to win a ball game. So they've been good now for, I would say, 5 or 6 years, pretty consistent. Once David Creel took over, now Ryan Schurz. So they're a great program. They've won conference, I think, 2 or 3 times over the past 5 or 6 years. And like I said, I'd rather play maybe a team outside of our conference just since it's playoffs. I wish they had that rule. But again, it should be an awesome atmosphere with a conference rival game, taking place in the playoffs too.
Yeah, number 3 seed, you guys from Menomonie got the home game here for the first round, or level 1, I should say. It's got to be nice to be at home. You earn that spot, and then the seeding, kind of how the seeding went. Did it kind of end up how you and your coaching staff thought? Were you a little lower, a little higher? Take us through, I guess, the seeding and how it went for you guys as far as expectations go.
Yeah, it probably worked out about how we thought. I wish the WIAA would actually let people know exactly what the formula is, so you kind of have an idea. But again, us being 7-2, we had an idea that we'd probably be a 2 or 3 seed. I don't know. It's hard to comment on it just because you don't know what the actual formula is or what the percentage or the weight in each category is. So hopefully the WIAA, in the next year or two, will come out with exactly what is the determining factor in a couple of these breakdowns.
Yeah, the only thing we really know is if you finish above 500 in your conference, you're guaranteed a playoff spot. Past that, seeding is a kind of a flip of a coin as far as who gets 1, 2, 3, 4, other than records. And appreciate your time here in the pregame show, sponsored by TMS Tire and Auto and Wisconsin Credit Union. Good luck tonight in the level 1 matchup against River Falls.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We'll continue the pregame show on Mustangs TV.
I can count
on West Credit.
West Wisconsin Credit Union.
Now, Wisconsin Credit Union.
West.
Wisconsin. Read it.
Wisconsin's.
I can't say it like she can say it.
I lost my words.
Let me just say it in my head one time.
I struggle with this part.
Why is this so hard?
Hard to say, but easy to do business with. Wisconsin Credit Union.
Wisconsin Credit.
Sorry, we have to start all over.
Good material here.
Road to Camp Randall here continues, or I should say will begin tonight here as we continue the pregame show here on TMS Tire and Auto and Wisconsin Credit Union, our pregame show sponsors. And Joe, I know you were just uploading the starters here. Let's start with what you got.
Well, Chad, we would expect it to probably be similar to what we've seen all year. Again, the big guys up front on the offensive line: Drew Gunderson, Ethan Schmidt, Andrew Schaefer, Bryce Shepard, Isaac Eckert, Charlie Barron at tight end. You'll see Isaac Ellison, little tight end and wide receiver action. Brody Thornton mixed in there as well. John Higbee, the big fullback. You'll see him get the ball in the short yardage situation. Jack Drought and Steele Schaefer, they'll handle most of the carries tonight from the running back position. And then Brady Johnson, the quarterback. He's been under center all year. Now, Chad, it'll be interesting. Kind of heard that there may be, a few changes, especially early on. I don't know if there was, some team rules or something like that needed to be addressed, but it'll be interesting to see what maybe changes in the first series or so. But these are the starters we've seen all year. From the defensive side of the ball, Cole Schmiske, Ben Helminski, Max Erickson up front. Also, you'll certainly see Andrew Schaefer out there at nose guard. Also, we've seen Ryan Dingwall play a lot. And then Reed Sigelski, he's actually been starting. His name could be up there as well. In the linebacker position, Cage Sorensen, Steele Schaefer. Also, we've seen Isaac Ellison and Brody Thornton out there. Cole Schmiske, I think we'll probably see him out there tonight in the linebacker position. And then in the defensive backfield, Walker Ferguson, Brayton Casey, Brady Goodman, Ray Pember. Probably going to see Hayden Weir as well. So there's your starting lineups.
Yeah, and I think we got the national anthem just coming here soon. Got a good crowd on hand here at Williams Stadium. This is, and we talked about it if you're just tuning in. We did talk with head coach Mike Sins. Interesting level 1 matchup here in Division 2 for the Mustangs. They're hosting River Falls, obviously a very familiar opponent they just played 2 weeks ago and played pretty well against, got a nice win. But head coach Mike Sins, not real happy about that matchup just based on a familiar opponent. And we'll talk about some of the keys to the game after the national anthem. So we will let the PA announcer take over, and we'll be back with kind of keys to the game after the national anthem here from Williams Stadium. You're watching Mustangs TV.
Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. Profanity, racial, sexist, ethnic comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the highest ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. And now, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem by the MHS Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Jake Karkula.
Nice rendition of the national anthem there by the Menomonie Pep Band here just to our left, and great job on that. And let's get into the football game here, Joe. I know we want to talk about keys to the game here for the Mustangs tonight. How are they going to move on to level 2? Let's go over that.
Well, first of all, I agree with you with the band. We've had a lot of great national anthems, whether it be Mr. Haas singing or other students, the choir, whatever. But hearing that band was really pretty special tonight, and they really sounded well. So congratulations to Mr. Karkula and all of the band students from Menomonie High School. Keys to the game, Chad. I mean, this is a different season. This is a new season. It's playoff season, and it's going to be interesting to see how the teams handle the emotion. Sometimes you'll see that level 1 playoff game, teams come in and things can spiral on them pretty quickly. I like to tell my kids in tournament situations, it's kind of like riding a roller coaster. Are you going to put your hands up and enjoy it, or are you going to hold on tight? And, if you play tight, you're probably not going to win. So, obviously all games, they come down to taking care of the ball, the turnovers and such. But thinking that we just played this team 2 weeks ago, River Falls got the ball, went right down the field, and it looked like it was going to be a battle. But what we didn't realize is that their big fullback and linebacker, number 41, what's his name?
Jackson Rock. Yes.
He went out after that first series with a concussion or something, and that totally changed the game. The Mustangs dominated the line of scrimmage, and I think, he's coming out right now in the starting lineups.
He's
so he's going to be there. But also, I think, what I heard is that last week in their game against North, they moved a lot of kids around, and I was shocked that they didn't do that 2 weeks ago when we started really controlling the line of scrimmage. They have some big kids. They did not move them to the defensive line. I think we'll see some changes tonight.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if it's lopsided like it was in that first matchup here tonight. And I talked with head coach Mike Sins. I think this is one of the best 6 seeds in all divisions. A team that plays in a very good conference, and it's a 6 seed. Probably not a great draw if you're a 3 seed.
It really isn't. But here's the good news: this Mustangs team, they're built for this. We've seen a lot of Mustangs teams over the years that could really do some things that were special. But a lot of times it was fairly one-sided, whether it be the power running game, the defense, the special teams. This team can do a little bit of everything. And, Brady Johnson's ability to throw the ball to that really good receiving crew, the guys up front who can block for Steele Schaefer and Jack Drought. This team, they have a lot of different ways that they can get the job done. See if they can get the job done tonight.
Yeah, you talk about the quarterback, Brady Johnson, had a great game against River Falls the first time they played him a couple weeks ago. In that game, he was 12 of 13 for 3 touchdowns. On the season, Johnson, 88 of 144 through the air, 1,120 yards, 9 touchdowns. And I think the best stat of all for Brady Johnson the entire year, 1 interception in 9 games. He's doing a great job of not turning the ball over this year. Let's hope that theme continues.
And there really haven't been many, Chad, that even could have been intercepted.
Correct.
Sometimes guy has low interceptions, but he's throwing 1 or 2 a game that could be picked. There's been a couple that the defense might have been able to get, but for the most part, he's really done a good job taking care of the ball.
So it'll be Mustangs football to begin this game. It'll be Jack Drought and James Hoff to return.
Interesting. The winning formula for Menomonie all year has been, kicking off at the first half and then having the ball coming out of the second half. But the way the toss worked, they'll be receiving and could be an opportunity here to get on the board first.
Yeah, Carafal will kick it away here for River Falls. Wildcats finished 6-3 overall, 4-3 in the BRC. Mustangs 7-2, 5-2 in BRC play. We are underway.
Carafal, I feel like we said that name 100 times in the basketball season.
And Hoff will take it here left side. He's got some room to the 35,
run.
Tripped up. If he gets past that defender, he's got some open turf in front of him, but good starting field position here for the Mustangs. Right about the 33, 34-yard line is where they'll mark it. And like I said, just a few minutes tardy here. We'll get our official time attempt. Nice night for football here tonight. It was nice during the day, sunshine in the 60s. Obviously, it can be like this once the sun goes down, but it is 57 degrees right now currently, 64% humidity, 45% dew point, no really wind at all.
So check this out, Chad. Charlie Barron is going to start at quarterback tonight. Brady Johnson has started all year, but it looks like Charlie's going to get the opening nod here at the quarterback position.
Yeah, and he's going to run it right up the middle.
Nice.
Wide open. Great run for him past midfield.
Wow.
Knocked down. A 21-yard run for Charlie Barron to start this game in an empty field shotgun look. What a run.
Schuler Insurance first down, 1 play, 1 first down. You got to love it. And, boy, I think River Falls was shocked. Mustangs spread them out, and what a great idea. What a great play call that was. See if they make an adjustment on this one. Same formation.
Same look, you're 5 wide for Barron. Drought now split out, and it's
There he
going to be
goes
Barron
again.
right up the middle. You're right, same exact play. This time just a couple of yards. I think River Falls sniffed that one out a little better than the first play of the game. And 2nd and 2, it looks like one of the offensive linemen there, Bryce Shepard, came out limping that right guard here, but he's still in the huddle right now as we do see Schaefer and also Nick Sheff check into the game. Let's hope Shepard's okay.
Yeah, that sophomore guard has done a nice job for the Mustangs this season.
So under center now, Charlie Barron. And you mentioned it here before, right in the pregame here, Joe. A couple guys we will not see right away due to, I believe, a team, not penalty, but team misconduct, we will say. And on that rollout, Barron tackled for a big loss there, about a 5 or 6 yarder. That'll make it 3rd and a 13 here to start. Or tough play here.
Yeah, boy,
Mustangs.
lost 5 yards on that one. And, that's tough. You haven't played much quarterback at all this year, and that's a quick read you have to make on that bootleg. And, had Charlie seen the defender coming, he might be able to throw that ball away or something like that. But it looks like Brady Johnson is now coming in 3rd and long.
Yeah, a whole bunch of rotations there. Higbee out. They're going to go with the receivers here. Goodman, Thornton on the top of your screen. Split near side is Ellison.
Oh, they might have a delay of game if they don't snap this thing.
And they're going to get it off. Johnson looking. Nice pass right at the down marker.
Oh,
Ellison breaks the tackle. It's going to be close. Depends on the spot. If they give him a good spot here, he needed to get to about the 34. They're marking just short of that, so it's going to be 4th and short here.
Oh, man, I don't think that's they're moving it forward. That wasn't a very good spot there. I thought Isaac got it on his second effort. He didn't catch it across the first down marker, but looks like the Mustangs are going for it, and here comes the heavy package with Higbee and Johnson coming in.
Yeah, John Higbee has been the short yardage man here tonight. I shouldn't say tonight, all season. And I'm sure that's the man who's probably going to see this football on this 4th and short. Nope, going to be Schaefer right side. He'll get the first down. Schuler Insurance and more down to the 25-yard line. And the Mustangs knocking on the red zone.
Boy, what nice opening possession here. And I'll tell you what, Chad, I think you called it right. I think everyone in the stadium thought Higbee was going to get the ball. But that's a nuance of playing a team a second time this year, especially a conference full. You know that the Mustangs offense coordinator, he knows they're expecting that too. So instead they go to Schaefer. Nice call.
So 1st and 10 here for the Mustangs at the 26. Straight I formation here.
With a power eye, with the 2 fullbacks.
That's Johnson and Higbee. It's going to be Drought left side.
Oh, wow.
And he is hit right past the line of scrimmage and driven back for a 2-yard gain. In on that tackle was Zepsic.
Holy cow, though, did Higbee put a hit on that inside linebacker. And that's number 41. He missed last week, Jackson Rock. He's going out right now. John Higbee absolutely pummeled him with a lead block. Hit with purpose.
Other games here around from the BRC. Hudson hosting Chippewa Falls, New Richmond, and Marshfield. New Richmond hosting as the 2 seed. The winner of this game will play the winner of that game. So we'll keep an eye on that one for sure all this game. Nice pass out in the flat to Schaefer. And Steele picks up a Schuler Insurance first down inside the red zone. It'll be 1st and 10. Just outside the 10-yard line. I think they can still pick up a first down here. Nope, they're going to mark them right at the 10. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 10 for the Mustangs.
Chad, that looked like an easy pass, but Brady Johnson put it perfectly. There was enough zip on it so Steele could get it quickly, but it was also very catchable and right in the right spot. That was a very well-executed play by Brady Johnson.
So I remember the Mustangs scored on their first 5 possessions a couple weeks ago against this River Falls team. They're looking to hopefully start that theme in this ball game as well. As Drought tripped up in the backfield, they will fall forward for maybe a yard gain.
And Rock is back in there. I think that he got called on that tackle anyway.
Another one we will try to keep an eye on as far as other scores. The point of beginning out-of-town scoreboard. Rice Lake, a number 1 seed in Division 3, will host Lacrosse to Logan. Rice Lake, actually their only loss of the season came against your Mustangs.
I don't see Rock in there. Is he the guy with the pink sleeves on? Maybe he is on the near side linebacking position with pink sleeves.
Motion from Ellison. Left side. Going to be a fake to Schaefer. And Roland Johnson, he's going to tuck it and run. Get a couple yards near the 6. He'll go down. It'll be 3rd and goal for the Mustangs. We're about 5 minutes into this game. 7:20 and ticking left on the clock here in this first quarter.
Yeah, Rock is in there. He ended up making that tackle, and he is an active linebacker. He came across right through the A gap on the weak side and came all the way back to make the tackle on the strong side. Very active defensive player for the Wildcats.
So Jack Drought will check in for Schaefer. Drought's got 2 touchdowns on the season. Actually, correction, make that 3 touchdowns. He's really come on strong the last 2 to 3 games of this football season has Jack Drought. Step back, 3-step lob over to Ellison, right through his hands. Great pass by Brady Johnson. It just could not be hauled in there by Isaac Ellison, and the Mustangs got a decision time, 4th and 6. They do have Ryan Dingwall that could easily make this field goal.
Boy, I like taking the points here, Chad.
It looks like right now the offense is staying on the field, and this could be a situation where you may try to draw River Falls offside, take a timeout, and kick the field goal if they don't jump. And we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of emphasis in the kicking game.
Under 7 to go, first quarter. Brady Johnson, 3-step drop, lobs again, same play again to Ellison. This time he's got it. Mustangs up 6-0 early. Ellison hauls it in.
Well, it was open the last time, and Ellison didn't catch it, and you love seeing the coaches going back to it, putting trust in their junior quarterback to throw another good ball, trust in their junior receiver to make the catch. And I'll tell you, 4th down conversions, those are big, big plays, especially in the playoffs. That touchdown sponsored by Kai's Chevrolet. Be wise, see Kai's for the best buys. Menomonie Mustangs up 6-0.
Ryan Dingwall will come to take the PAT. We did not see him kick last week at all in that weather game against Eau Claire Memorial, hence from head coach Mike Sins. Due to the weather, they were just going to do 2-point conversions last week. Dingwall has been good this season, and he continues through the uprights. 7-0 early. 6:44 remains first quarter. Mustangs score on their opening possession. We'll be back on Mustangs TV in 30 seconds. Chad Zutter, Joe Zadowski back with you here from Williams-Salem as the road to Camp Randall continues here in this Division 2 Level 1 matchup between the Mustangs and the Wildcats. BRC opponents here meeting again in the Level 1 of the playoffs. Thanks for tuning in here tonight. Thank all our sponsors here to make these broadcasts possible. Really appreciate it. Now, Joe, I know you've been working on some winter sponsorships as well for all the winter sports, and we'll get into all those options as this broadcast continues as well. But Ryan Dingwall kicks it away. Little line drive. Up back will take it at the 20 here for River Falls. Taking it was Amundsen, and he gets crushed there. I didn't see who got that.
Well, number 7, Reed Sigelski, was in on it, but also number 33, Ethan Dunham. Wow. I tell you, the Mustangs, they're laying some wood here tonight. They're not afraid to make some hits. Wow.
So the big guy on the offensive side here for River Falls, arguably probably in the discussion for Conference Player of the Year, Jonas Everson. 259 carries, led the league in rushing, 1,612 yards, and 23 touchdowns. And he goes 2 yards on the first down there from the 33-yard line. Make it 2nd and 2. After the stop, we see Schaefer coming in here to take over for Dingwall at nose tackle.
Well, River Falls showed in the first game. They really like to lean on that running game a little bit, and Severson's the kind of back you can do that with. He's big, and he had one game where he, had 40 carries or something?
Jacob Range, the quarterback.
And here they come and throw.
Yeah, looking to look to his left there, now roll to his right. Nowhere to go. He tries to get it over to Severson, but a nice knockdown there by Thornton defensively, jumping down and knocking that little lob pass. I'll make it 3rd and long here for the Wildcats.
Brody Thornton has such good hand-eye coordination and such good ball skills. He's a terrific basketball player. I'm sure he could do about any sport that he wanted to, but he's really come along this year as an outside linebacker, can really hit hard, make good tackles, turn plays inside, and we just showed there he can also deflect a pass. Well done by Brody Thornton.
So Severson will be offset there to Range. Range going to go outside to Amundsen. Amundsen will break a couple tackles and stretch for the first down right at the 45. Great job of yards after catch for Amundsen to move the chains for the Wildcats.
Yeah, that was a big play by River Falls, and Mustangs had an opportunity to keep them short, bring up a 4th and real short, but nice play there by the receiver from River Falls.
We do see Cole Smiskey there as one of the linebackers. Talked about that in the pregame show as well during the starting lineups. He is out at linebacker at the moment. Straight eye look here. Severson to his right. He's got some room. Past midfield. Runs over an offender. And only one guy to beat. Ferguson will take him down at the 3-yard line. Make it the 5. But boy, that big 50-plus yard run for Severson. There's a reason he's got 1,600 yards on the season. And he showed it right there.
Yeah, Ray Pember had a shot at him, but I think Ray might not have had his feet behind him and maybe a little too high. Ray kind of got trucked on that one, but made a good effort. But that's a really good running back there in Jonas Severson.
So 1st and goal here for the Wildcats, and you got to expect Severson, as you talked about moments ago, Joe, a guy that can get 30 to 40 carries a game. He's kind of their workhorse. He'll take it again here from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the goal. They're going to mark him short. He looked like he might have leaned in. But they're going to say his knee down was just short of the goal line. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the half-yard line.
Well, you know River Falls was going to come in and really give it a good effort tonight. And after the Mustangs converted on that 4th down for the first touchdown of the game, you wondered how they respond. And they responded well. Mustangs still has an opportunity to keep them out of the end zone, though.
Jacob Range would have the option here on a quarterback sneak. He is under center.
Boy, they're awfully close, aren't they?
Yeah, they are on the half-yard line, if not the half-inch line here.
Right.
About as close as you can be without in the end zone. They're going to give it to Severson, right side, and he's in standing up. Touchdown, River Falls will get them within a point.
Yeah, that was a good play call there. They ran an unbalanced formation where they had an extra guy on the right side, and with Severson's side, the Mustangs just not able to keep him out. Didn't really see the defense shift over there very much either, but that was an awfully tough task. So looks like River Falls is going to come out and maybe have a little bit of an awkward formation here just to see how the Mustangs line up.
Carafel is out there. He is their extra point specialist, and they will motion everybody in to line up for that extra point. Carafel, see if he can tie it up here for the Wildcats at 7 apiece. Snap a little high. Good job by the holder to get it down. And Carafel makes it 7-7 here with 4:22 remaining here in this first quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds as the road to Camperano continues on Mustangs TV.
Looking for a team approach to managing your finances? With over 70 years of experience and 12 locations, Dairy State Bank has built a reputation for helpful customer service and support. While our service ethic is old-fashioned, our products and services are not. We offer a full range of loan programs as well as online banking, mobile deposit, and transaction alerts to fit your busy lifestyle. Dairy State Bank, banking on relationships, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Chad Zutter, Joe Zanowski back with you here from Williams Stadium. Division II Level 1 matchup here between the Mustangs and the Wildcats. And Joe, we saw this in the first game as well. Both teams scoring on their opening possession. And the Mustangs kind of took control of the game after that. But We did not see Severson have the amount of success he did on that first drive, especially with a big play in that first matchup. He didn't have any runs, maybe over 15 yards in that first matchup, and he had a 50-plus yard run on that drive moments ago. It'll be Hoff from the 8, right up the middle. Got a little screen or a little opening there, and he'll get to the 25. That's where the Mustangs will start this drive.
Chad, that's the second time in a row that the Mustangs faked the reverse with the wall set up on the near side. Both times James faked it to Jack Drought and kept it up the middle. Pretty good success both times, but probably more so on the opening kick. But it just makes you wonder, when's James actually going to hand it to Jack and try to get up that wall side?
Tight formation here for the Mustangs. 2 tight ends. Power eye offset to the right. And Schaefer's got a hole right side up to the 35, near a Schuler Insurance first down, but he's about a yard short.
Another nice job by John Higbee blocking, and as good of a job as he has done carrying the ball and receiving the ball, I think the way that he's been able to block this year really is where I've seen the most growth in his play, moving from his sophomore to his junior year. Very well done.
Under 4 to go now this first quarter. Johnson to Higbee right up the middle. He'll move the chains with a Schuler Insurance first down up to about the 37-yard line, and Mustangs will have a 1st and 10.
Isn't it fun to see the kids grow and improve? You know, whether you're talking about on the football field or in the classroom or any other activity, it's just amazing to think back to week 1 and then to see where they're at now. This team really has improved throughout the season.
You do see Bryce Shepard in there, and he got dinged up a little bit on that first drive, the right guard, but he's still in the lineup here for the Mustangs as Schaefer will get a no-gainer on that one, maybe even a half-a-yard loss. That'll be 2nd and long here for the Mustangs as Drought will relieve Schaefer.
Yeah, they tried a little bit of a counter action there, and, you know, a counter is a slower developing play, and just not able to keep River Falls out of the backfield. Much different than the first time we played these guys a couple weeks ago where the Mustangs dominated up front.
Goodman will motion to the right. Brady Johnson rolls out. Now he'll come back to the right side and just kind of toss that one away. Nobody open. They were trying to set up a little screen here on this near side with Jack Drought, but River Falls have it sniffed out pretty good, and Johnson just really nowhere to go.
Yep, another very slow developing play, and good choice there by Brady Johnson just to toss it out of bounds and live for the next play. I think he was looking for a potential running lane, but there just was nothing there.
So 3rd and 10 here for the Mustangs.
Looks like the River Falls coaching staff on the far sideline is questioning why that wasn't intentional grounding.
And there was actually a flag on the field here by the back judge, picked up, never called. So
that's a good
correction. They're going to say there was a penalty that's declined. So a legal.
Oh, look at that.
Legal man downfield is the call.
Oh, sure.
And the Mustangs, because of the incompletion, River Falls declines it, makes it 3rd and 10.
Yeah, the linemen have to stay back on a pass until the ball is out.
And before this play, I think we're going to have a timeout.
Looks like a penalty.
See, a timeout or a penalty?
I saw him throw a flag.
Find out here shortly. Yeah, that's going to be a legal procedure here for the Mustangs, so that penalty will move the Mustangs back 5 yards, make it 3rd and 15. 2 penalties in a row now for Menomonie.
That official threw his flag, and he threw it perfectly 5 yards. Usually you see him throw it straight up in the air on an illegal procedure, but he threw it to where the line was going to be. He didn't want to have to go back and get it.
So shotgun look, trips to the left for Johnson. He's got single receiver Goodman on the bottom of your screen. Johnson going to look left, nowhere to go, under pressure, is going to scramble out, gets sacked way in the backfield there, a loss of about 6 or 8. That's going to make it 4th and a country mile. Punt unit set to come out here for the Mustangs tonight.
Well, Brady Johnson was looking for his receivers and just didn't see it right away. Pretty good pressure there by River Falls. Johnson tried to extend the play a little bit, but he just wasn't able to get around the near side rusher, and Nice play there by the Wildcats. They have some momentum.
So Dingwall will kick it away here for Menomonie. Couple guys back for River Falls. Amundsen is one of them. Johnson the other. Kane Johnson, the long snapper here for the Mustangs. It's a good one, but we'll have a whistle beforehand.
What do we got here?
I don't see any flags on the field.
Delay a game, maybe?
Yeah, it is. So I'll delay a game penalty here on the Mustangs. Boy, this has been a uneventful drive here for Menomonie. 3 penalties just on this set of downs has pushed them back to a 4th and I think it's 29.
Yeah, this is pretty uncharacteristic for this team. They've played pretty clean football most of the year.
And you look at the punt returners, Amundsen and Johnson. I mean, they're at midfield right now expecting this punt from Dingwall. So River Falls will have good field position.
Oh, no.
And Dingwall shanks it right side.
Kicked it off his shin.
Yeah, that's going to give River Falls very good field position. They're going to start on Menomonie's side at the 42. So short field here for River Falls after the penalties and the short punt. River Falls a chance to take the lead here on this drive.
That punt pretty much got the ball back to where the last set of downs for the Mustangs started at the 42. Not good.
Those penalties put them back quite a ways.
Yep.
And here's an early score for you. Look at this. A number 8 seed Chippewa Falls 7-0 over Hudson. Just 5 minutes into that game.
You know,
Corner beginning out of town scoreboard.
Chi High played them awfully tough in the regular season.
Stevenson right up the middle. And he'll get a couple yards there as taking him down. It was number 53 Max Erickson in on the tackle. We do see linebacker Cage Sorensen out on this possession here on the defensive side as linebacker. We didn't see him out in that first set of downs. I should say first drive defensively. Severson again right up the middle. And he's taken down past the 36-yard line down to the 35, we'll say. And Schaefer takes him down. Zagelski will check out for the Mustangs on this 3rd and 4. You got to think River Falls obviously probably in 4-down territory here, so they don't have to pick it up here on this 3rd down. They'll have another chance here.
Got to be a little concerned with the amount of momentum that Jonas Severson's getting. He's getting to the line of scrimmage almost at a full sprint.
Shift there offensively. Mustangs match it on the defensive side. Severson off tackle right side. He's taken down short of the first down about a yard. Great job there by Pember to come in from the defensive backfield and push him back.
Yeah, that was very well done, and that will bring up a big 4th down here. The Mustangs converted on their 4th down try. See what River Falls does. I'm sure they'll go for it.
Mustangs looking for a Siri Benrud photography turnover on downs. But before that, we'll end the first quarter. We'll be back with the start of the second. This game knotted up at 7 on Mustangs TV. Rice Lake 6-0. Chad Zutter, Jones, Danowski back with you here from Williams Stadium as the road to Camp Randall continues. Just as I was saying that right when we came on air, Rice Lake, our opponent beginning out of town scoreboard, up 6-0 on Logan here. That's Division III playoff action. And we'll call Rice Lake. We're done with the regular season 2023. Well, guess what? Rice Lake will be a Big Rivers team here in 2024.
Big 4th down here, Chad.
So we're keeping track of that one. Yeah, biggest play of the game thus far. River Falls deep in Menomonie territory. Roll out there by Range, looking to get it through the air, and he does. Gets it to number 11 for the Wildcats, that being Engelbert.
Actually, I think it was 41. I think that was...
41 Johnson.
Yeah.
Or Jackson Rock, excuse me. I had my numbers mixed up there. And Rock will pick the first down up for the Wildcats and knocking on the red zone here.
A little bit of a gutsy call there. Everyone in the stadium thought they'd give it to Severson, and instead
very
they
gutsy. No
pulled it
question.
and ran a little bit of a boot out of it. Nice play there by River Falls.
So Jacob Stevenson in the backfield.
Fumble.
He fumbles it. Ball on the turf. That's picked up by the Mustangs.
That's Brady Goodman.
Yeah, you're right. Brady Goodman picks it up. Severson just couldn't hold the pitch. It went right to him. It just went right through his hands like a fumbled or like a drop pass. And a huge turnover, a Siri Benrud, photography turnover. Call Siri for all your photography needs. And, boy, that's a huge play, biggest play of the game here thus far for the Menomonie defense.
Well, and that's what Menomonie needed. River Falls got some pretty good momentum going after they scored and answered the Mustangs and then had a pretty good momentum in this drive. That's a huge mistake. See if the Mustangs can take advantage.
Drought on the carry,
Nice
right up
move.
the middle. Nice gain on first down. He'll pick up probably 6 yards there as we're just starting the second half here, just about 30 seconds in, the second quarter here.
Jack got the ball, and he gave that one just a little bit of a shake there and changed direction. And, instead of just kind of running into the pile, he found a nice crease. Good run there by the senior running back, Jack Drought.
Brady Johnson under center. This time Schaefer will take it right side, trying to get the edge.
He's got it.
Gets a Schuler Insurance first down near midfield, taken down at about the 45, 46-yard line. They'll mark him right at the 45, 1st and 10, Mustangs.
Chad, you called that perfectly. It looked like Steele was going to cut it up and just get the first down, maybe 3-4 yards. But he tried to get the edge, and I didn't know he was going to get it, especially on the far side. It's pretty far from us. It's hard to tell, but Steele put on the afterburners, and another nice run. How about two senior running backs like that? Jack Trout, Steele Schaefer. You got to love it.
Yeah, they can both put it in that next gear when they need to, especially Jack Trout now 100% healthy. We've seen his explosiveness definitely increase the last part of the season. Higbee gets a yard on first down.
Well, and they're keying on Higbee on those fullback dives, but you know that then that's going to help the tailbacks get off tackle or around the outside like we just saw Steele Schaefer, So it's important the Mustangs still give Higbee the ball once in a while to keep those linebackers honest. And John had a nice little spin there. It might have been no gain until he spun and got that yard.
Well, here's a new score for you on the point of beginning out-of-town scoreboard in the second quarter. 7-3 Marshfield over New Richmond.
Wow.
Marshfield the 7 seed, New Richmond the 2 seed in that one. Schaefer, carry, left side, past midfield at the 49 side of the Wildcats. And the Mustangs will have a 3rd and 4, and we'll obviously definitely keep a very close eye on that New Richmond-Marshfield game, as the winner of this one will take on the winner of that one. And if Menomonie could get the victory tonight and Marshfield would win, that's the only way Menomonie would host another playoff game.
A lot of football left to be played tonight.
There's a lot of football left.
But you're absolutely correct, Chad. Oh, here's that quick pitch.
Quick pitch to Schaefer. He's got a Schuler Insurance first down and more, knocked out of bounds near the 35. And the Mustangs kind of caught River Falls. I don't think they were prepared defensively there with that quick snap, and it worked for them.
Boy, how do you not know that's coming? Now, Menomonie hasn't run that very often. What would you say, maybe 4 or 5 times this year? But every time they've put Steele offset like that, they've run that quick pitch. And, whether it's too quick for the defense to adjust or whether they're not looking for it, I don't know. But that's a nice Schuler Insurance first down.
Offset eye here for Drought. It'll be Higbee up the middle for a no-gainer. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage. Good defense there for the Wildcats. We're under 10 to go in this first half here. And I think we have a whistle on the field here for a helmet issue for the Wildcats. So looks like Zepsik will have to come off the field for at least a play. And looks like Jackson Rock will replace him.
Brady Johnson has really been more of a pocket passer this year. We did see him make a couple good runs in the last couple weeks. One thing the Mustangs haven't done with that fullback dive, they haven't run any option out of it. If he was never fake the ball to Higbee and try to keep it himself, I think he'd probably get some pretty good yardage.
It'll be Drought here left side. He's taken down after a couple of yards there by Lucas Johnson, the nose guard.
So what's it going to be, about 3rd and 8?
Yeah, it appears to be 3rd and 8 here for the Mustangs, and
just went under 9 minutes here in the second quarter.
So each team have 2 possessions.
Boy, it'd be nice.
Touchdown on their opening drive.
Nice to get at least 5 or 6 here and give yourself a real manageable 4th down if you don't convert.
Brady Johnson setting up a screen there. Instead, he'll go across the middle to Thornton, and just as you called it, Joe, that was about a 5-6 yard pickup. So it'll be a very manageable 4th. We'll call it 4th and a long 3 here for the Mustangs.
Boy, I thought the defender was a little early there getting on Thornton. It must have been bang, bang, but Brody did a really nice job securing the catch.
After this 4th down, we'll get you some more score updates here. Our point of beginning scoreboard, out-of-town scoreboard, getting hot at the moment. Got some interesting scores here early on in
Mustangs
the level.
Spreading it out on 4th and 3.
Looking to the right. Johnson,
he's
got somebody open deep.
Oh,
and,
he overthrew it.
Over tosses Ellison. That would have been a touchdown if he caught him in stride, but a little bit too much on it. And the Mustangs turn it over on downs at the 32-yard line.
So what do we got from new scores, Chad?
Yeah, our point of beginning out-of-town scoreboard, Chippewa Falls just ended the first quarter here. They're up 14-7 over Hudson at the moment. And Rice Lake, a couple minutes into the second quarter, they're up 14-0 on La Crosse Logan. And now New Richmond has taken the lead here with 6:49 left in that first half, 10-7 over Marshfield at the moment. Again, point of beginning, our out-of-town scoreboard, big thanks to them. And River Falls takes over after that incompletion. And the big man, Severson, a couple of yards here on that first down carry. Maybe make it 3, make it 2nd and 7.
After Severson fumbled, whether it's him or on the quarterback, it looked like it was on him trying to catch that pitch in the last possession. You know, the Mustangs had a real opportunity to grab the momentum, and they did. They had a pretty good drive and changed field position. But give River Falls credit. When their back started to get against the wall, they were able to make the big stop. And 7-7 game here with just under 7.5 minutes to go in the half.
Severson will take the pitch here. Right side, breaks a tackle in that backfield. And, boy, Helminski, he put his hands together. He was frustrated. He makes that tackle. That would have been a Mike Salincherno's tackle for loss. But instead, Severson gains about 5 yards, 3rd and 2. We'll say a long 1, maybe 2 yards here for River Falls.
Again, there's just a little bit more adrenaline in playoff football. The big run we had in the first quarter we saw by Severson, he broke a tackle there. In the last scoring drive, there was a broken tackle on a pass. River Falls breaking some tackles, and it's given them some extra yards that have been big.
Range audible in here at the line of scrimmage for the Wildcats. Going to give it to Severson right up the middle, and he should have enough for a first down. Yep, past the 40, they'll mark him. That's what he needed. And moving the chains, Wildcats. Here's some good game notes here if you're a Mustangs fan. WIAA playoff consecutive streak record continued this week for the Mustangs, or this year, I should say. 34th consecutive year the Menomonie Mustangs have made the playoffs here for a WIAA state record. So very impressive. That streak just continues to go on here at Menomonie. Severson right side. He's taken down. Great form tackle there by Isaac Ellison. Boy, any defensive coordinator, linebacker coach, he's going to use that for film study of how you tackle a big guy. Take him right at the legs, and Ellison took him right down to the turf.
Yeah, it was good team defense, too. The other guys forced Severson right into Ellison, but Isaac made the tackle, and that was good team defense.
Here's another good game note, Joe. All-time record for Menomonie in the playoffs. 77 wins, 30 losses.
That's amazing.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, considering you either get a loss or a state championship. Oh, there was a hold there. They didn't call it. Helminski got held.
And luckily,
they do have a flag.
They do have a flag.
Yeah.
It came in a little late.
I hope they caught it.
That pass intended for Novak. He would have had a first down and more. Wouldn't have mattered. It would have been wiped off. But we'll see what the Mustangs decide to do. It's either going to be 3rd and 9 after the incompletion or 2nd and I think 19 potentially.
Oh, you got to take the penalty, don't you?
I would think you would. We'll see what head coach Mike Sins elects to do. They are walking back, and so, yes, just like you said, Joe, they are going to elect to move River Falls back. So it'll stay second down, but it'll be second and 19.
River Falls, they might be thinking about a little bit of a double dip. Is that? No, that's not. Is it
2 for 1?
2 for 1.
2 for 1.
There's
the call.
5 minutes and 33 seconds left. They're thinking, boy, if we can convert here, and the way they run the ball, they could, use most of the half. And River Falls gets the ball to start the second half. That's what they're thinking, but they have a long way to go to get this next first down.
So shotgun look here for range. Offset to his right. Big man Severson. They're going to go a little wide receiver
nice
screen.
play.
Great defensive play there by Brody Thornton. And the Mustangs force a 3rd and 19.
Well, I'd call that a Mikesell Insurance knockdown. Is that what you call those?
Big defensive play, we'll call it.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, that's the second time Brody Thornton's knocked a pass down, and both times were in big situations, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 19. Long way to go for River Falls.
I think they call it official statistics for defensive backs as passes defended. Or deflected, I think.
Deflected, yeah, I think you're right.
Knockdown at the line of scrimmage, deflected. I'll pass the line of scrimmage. Call that a knockdown.
Mikesell Insurance, big play, I agree.
So 3rd and long here for the Wildcats. It'll be Severson left side. He's got room, but he'll be knocked down past the original line of scrimmage. Still about 8 yards short of that first down, and on a 4th and 8, most likely see the punt unit, and we will.
I think that was Ray Pember. I'm not quite sure, but whatever Mustang that was, they were engaged in a block right when Severson got there, and they did a great job of disengaging just in time to slow him down and make the tackle. That was very well done. Severson kind of ran right into him, though, too.
So Severson, a great running back. Also, appears to be the punter there.
Yeah, I think he was last time we played.
Severson, number 0. We'll get it to Goodman at the 26. He makes
he's
one
got a
guy
wall.
miss. He's got a wall on the near side. Past midfield, breaks that tackle.
Wow.
Rolls around and down to the 47-yard line. What a great return there on the special teams for the Mustangs. Good starting field position with 4:37 left in this half. Mustangs trying to punch one in beforehand.
What a play by Brady Goodman. I mean, that totally changed field position. Mustangs having the ball in River Falls territory to start this drive. 4 minutes and, 37 seconds? That poll is always in my way for the tens digit. Yeah, 4 minutes and 37 seconds. Our great cameraman here, Ryan Zutter. Your twin brother, right, Chad?
That's right.
Yeah, he can
There's
see
two of me.
He can see through that pole, I guess.
Jack Drought left side near a first down. About, I'll say 3 yards short. Update here on our point of viewing out-of-town scoreboard. Rice Lake now with a pretty commanding lead with 5 minutes left over La Crosse Logan in that first half, 22-0. And we're still at 14-7 Chippewa. And that Division I matchup, still 10-7 New Richmond over Marshfield. Schaefer, left side, past the 40 to the 38. It's going to be right at the marker. The near side official is stopping the clock, which would indicate a first down, and he will indicate a Schuler Insurance first down. Mustangs, new set of downs here at the 38.
What'd you say that Rice Lake score was, 22-0?
Yep, 22-0 over La Crosse Logan at the moment.
So that is a Schuler Insurance first down there for the Mustangs.
They're going to move the ball to the left hash there. Are the officials? Offset power I with Johnson and Higbee, the upbacks here for Drought. Drought counter, left side, runs up to the 30 and just short of it at the 31. Or I should say down to the 31. Nice gain on that first down, makes it a 2nd and 4.
Well, the clock is still running. Mustangs moving the ball. Just about 3 minutes left here in the half. Mustangs are thinking, let's play a little keep away. I'm sure they're not really thinking that. They just want to score. But, if they can score and take out the rest of the clock here, go into halftime with a 14-7 lead, that would be ideal.
Schaefer left side near a first down. Going to depend on the spot. He's right at that marker. And near side official again blowing his whistle to stop the clock, so that would normally indicate a first down.
Sure looked like
we
to
haven't
me.
seen an official mark yet, but there it is. Schuler Insurance first down here for the Mustangs. Roll the clock. We're under 3 to play first half. Mustangs knocking on the red zone at the 26.
This has been a good football game, Chad. Both teams playing really hard. Good sportsmanship. You know, this is what it's all about here tonight.
This is playoff football, no question about it.
A beautiful night. Just couldn't be nicer for a level 1 playoff game.
Right up the middle, nice gainer there by the fullback, John Higbee, who's I think his biggest, largest carry tonight has been a couple 2-3 yards. That's for about 7 right there, and he's inside the red zone at the 19.
Did you see the option action that the Mustangs ran after the handoff?
I did not.
Johnson was covered. The defensive end came to him, but then the tailback drought, there was no one with him towards the sideline. If they run an option pitch, it's going to go in for a touchdown.
Johnson and Higbee will shift to the left. Schaefer will take it right behind them, and he'll be taken down near the line of scrimmage. He does fall forward for a couple yards, but he'll still be about a yard short of the first down here for the Mustangs. Mustangs have had the ball inside of Wildcats territory 3 times tonight. 1 turnover on downs and 1 touchdown. This is their 3rd trip. With 1:33 and counting right now, Mustangs doing a good job of moving the football and also chewing up clock. As Higbee will take it right up the middle. He should have a Schuler Insurance first down at the 15. He does. So 1st and 10 now, 1:23. And the clock will tick here as soon as the chain's set.
Both teams have all 3 timeouts left here in the first half. Plenty of time.
Plenty of time here. We'll see what head coach Mike Sims does with those timeouts here. You need to not really be in a rush yet, but you do have to be conscious of the time at the moment. Schaefer takes the pitch left side, and he'll be taken down for about a yard, maybe 2 gain. 1:03. We're going to tick under a minute here. Mustangs. The reason you got to kind of hustle here is you can, and there is going to be a timeout here by head coach Mike Sims. I was going to say you can still pick up a first down here, so if you get a whole new set of downs, you do want time to score if needed. Mustangs will take 30. We'll be back at 30. Game knotted up at 7 as the road to Camp Randall will continue on Mustangs TV.
Looking for a team approach to managing your finances? With over 70 years of experience and 12 locations, Dairy State Bank has built a reputation for helpful customer service and support. While our service ethic is old-fashioned, our products and services are not. We offer a full range of loan programs as well as online banking, mobile deposit, and transaction alerts to fit your busy lifestyle. Dairy State Bank, banking on relationships, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Chad Zutter, Joe Zadowski back with you here from Williams Stadium. Road to Camp Randall continuing here tonight throughout the state of Wisconsin. Level round of all division playoffs here. We're Division 2 here at Williams Stadium. And the Mustangs with 56 seconds left have a 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
2 tight ends for the Mustangs.
Left side, Schaefer cuts up, and he'll pick up more yardage, but the clock will run at the 8-yard line. 47, 46, and clock ticking. Mustangs are going to use another timeout. Well, I think that was a good call here because especially we just talked about it going, and we'll keep it here, Joe, on this timeout just to talk a little bit more about the situation. But, you know, with 43 seconds left now, and it's 3rd and 2, you know, if you get stopped short here, you're going to go for it most likely on 4th down. And then you can still pick up a first down, and, you know, the last thing you want to do is have downs available to score and run out of time. So I think this was a good use of a timeout by head coach Mike Sims.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, if you get that first down, it'd be interesting to see if they spike it or if they hustle the line. The nice thing is, with this receiving core you have and with Johnson's ability to throw that nice fade, there's a lot of options that you have. But, boy, in a playoff football game like this, you don't get many opportunities. And Mustangs really looking to capitalize here and go into halftime with a lead.
Yeah, this would be a big momentum shift here before heading to the locker room to try to get up a score. And really, you're not going to allow, unless the Mustangs would score on this play, you're not going to allow a whole lot of time here for the Wildcats.
Well, and River Falls really hasn't shown much ability to move the ball through the air. You never know what could happen, but at this point, I think your only concern is getting the ball in the end zone.
So Brady Johnson will come out with Schaefer, the tailback, offset to...
I think they're going to run the ball here.
I think you're right. Offset to him is Johnson and Higbee. It is going to be Schaefer left side. He'll get to the 5, and that will be a first down. And like we said, we'll see what Mustangs decide to do. 39 seconds left, and the clock will run on the White Hats.
They might have called 2 plays in the huddle there during that timeout.
That would have been a smart call, and they did. So 36 now and running, and we are going to have a timeout, I believe.
River Falls.
River Falls is going to take a timeout here. That is a benefit for the Mustangs here. We'll take a timeout as well. 34 seconds left here. First and goal from the 4 for the Mustangs. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Looking for a team approach to managing your finances? With over 70 years of experience and 12 locations, Dairy State Bank has built a reputation for helpful customer service and support. While our service ethic is old-fashioned, our products and services are not. We offer a full range of loan programs as well as online banking, mobile deposit, and transaction alerts to fit your busy lifestyle. Dairy State Bank, banking on relationships, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Chad Zutter, Joe Zadelski back with you here from Williams Stadium. First and goal here for the Mustangs from the 4-yard line. We have 34 seconds remaining on that clock here in this first half.
Might want to throw this one.
We'll see what the Mustangs decide to do. They do still have one timeout left. They're going to go Schaefer, left side, up the middle.
Oh, he's close.
Just short of that touchdown mark. He got pulled down in the quick timeout there by head coach Mike Sins. If he doesn't get pulled to the side or down, he's going to roll into the end zone. But a great defensive play by the Wildcats. Keep him out of the end zone for the time being. 27 seconds remain. We'll keep it here for this timeout, Joe. Boy, what a great defensive play there by, I didn't see who made the play, but the Wildcats. I mean, I thought Schaefer was going to walk right in.
It really looked like he was gonna, but it was a great defensive play. A lot of strength. River Falls has some strong kids, and it took that strength to keep Steele out of the end zone. But with 27 seconds left, the Mustangs have a lot of options, but the concern about using your last timeout is that if you take a sack, you might not get another playoff.
Or if you just choose to run the ball here
and
don't make it,
then
you're limited, I think, a little bit on your options based on what you just said. Yep, no question.
With it being second down, I think you're going to see him throw something into the end zone. You know, they've been throwing Ellison the fade. He has such a height advantage on whatever defensive back they put on him. I think that's a good, safe play. Johnson's shown the ability to throw where only his receiver can catch it. But at the same time, you're on the half-yard line. You wouldn't fault the coaches for giving it to Higbee and taking a shot up the middle either. You probably could get 2 plays off, especially with a quick dive.
27 seconds remain. And we are going to have a timeout here by head coach River Falls. We will take a timeout this time. 27 seconds remain. Second and goal from the 1 for the Mustangs. Be back in 30 seconds on Mustangs TV. Chad Zutter, Joe Zadelski back with you here from Williams Stadium. 27 seconds remain here in this first half. It's second and goal from the half-yard line here for the Mustangs. We'll see what head coach offensive coordinator Dave Schmitz drew up here. That's going to be Schaefer left side.
He's right on the edge.
He is close.
They didn't call him in.
No official mark, and they're going to have to line up.
Yeah,
19. Time is running under 20. Mustangs, they will have a chance to get one more playoff, but they're going to have to hustle here with 12 seconds now. Under center, Johnson, we're at 8 seconds. It's going to be a roll to his right. He's
look
got
at that.
Barron
Oh,
wide
my goodness.
open. Charlie Barron's a
Wow.
touchdown from the half-yard line. He was nowhere near. any River Falls defender. Mustangs up 13-7.
Tell you, they fooled everyone in the stadium. They definitely fooled me. I was sighing. I thought for sure that Schaefer got tackled for a loss, and Johnson pulled it. What a great job by the coaching staff. They called 2 plays in the huddle. They said, we're going to run it first time to Schaefer. If he doesn't get it, we're going to look like we're running again, but we're going to pull it and run the pass. That touchdown sponsored by Kai Chevrolet, BYC Kai's for the best buys. Mustangs now leading 13-7.
Dingwall's going to try to make it 14-7. 1 for 1 so far tonight.
High snap.
A little high. Good job by Goodman there to get it down.
Beautiful.
And Dingwall will swing her through the uprights. 14-7. Mustangs, 3 seconds left. First half. We'll take 30 seconds on Mustangs TV.
BYC Kai's for the best buys. Huge selection of new Chevrolets and pre-owned vehicles, including Camaros, Corvettes, and the best selection of Silverados in western Wisconsin. Our award-winning team offers the best customer service and certified technicians. Check out the all-new ChevyTownUSA.com and look for BY's pricing on the entire inventory. Find new roads and take the short drive to I-94 and Highway 25 in Menomonie, or anytime at ChevyTownUSA.com.
Chad Zutter, Joe Zadowski back with you here from Williams Stadium, campus of UW Stout in this Division II Level 1 playoff game. And the Mustangs with a big touchdown just moments ago on a pass from Johnson to Barron on a play fake. Fooled everybody. Like you said, Joe, I think that fooled everybody in the
really
stadium, minus the guys on the field that knew it was coming, and boy, was it effective. Dingwall, the half will most likely end on this kick return.
Yeah, 3 seconds, I think, is all that's up there, Chad.
So Dingwall just keep it in bounds here, and the Mustangs should be able to go to the halftime here.
Oh, they ran offsides.
A penalty beforehand. Offsides here by the Mustangs. And, he was just kind of squibbing it there to the left side was Dingwall. And most likely that is what we will see again here from this Mustangs special teams unit.
Scoreboard only has 1 timeout left for River Falls. I had 2, so I had to take one off of our scoreboard. But with 3 seconds, it doesn't really matter. Just don't want to give up a big run back.
Stay tuned here for our halftime show, sponsored by TMS Tire and Auto and Wisconsin Credit Union. We'll have Diane Schofield on as our halftime guest, Wakanda Elementary principal, also a member of the Mustangs Hall of Fame. Will be joining us here at halftime.
Some people might recognize the name Diane Slinden, Diane Schofield now, but very accomplished student athlete from Menomonie. Oh, he was down. His knee was down.
Right away, yeah, they called him. So that will be River Falls football here at the 36-yard line, and they will actually be able to run a play here if they choose to do so. We'll see what head coach Ryan Schurz for the Wildcats decides to do.
I'm definitely more conservative on this than a lot of coaches. I just think you have so much more to lose than gain if you try to run, hook and ladder or some big play. Not only, could you potentially give up a touchdown, a defensive touchdown, but, boy, you could really get your quarterback hurt, your receivers hurt. The defense just has such an advantage if you throw it up like that.
Yep, they're just going to take a knee. I think head coach Ryan Schurz is in your thought process as well, Joe, and so they elect to just go to the halftime. Mustangs with a big touchdown right before the completion of this first half, lead 14-7. We'll be back with the TMS Tire and Auto and Wisconsin Credit Union halftime show right after this. You're watching Mustangs TV.
Hello, Menomonie community members. We are here to represent the Menomonie Band Program.
Are you in need of a new mattress? This Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., we're having a huge mattress sale right here at Menomonie High School.
Stop by and get a great deal on a brand new name brand mattress and help the 6 through 12 Menomonie Band Program in the process.
How will this work?
The Menomonie High School cafeteria is going to be transformed into a mattress showroom with over 25 mattresses on display for you to try out.
We'll have name brands like Simmons, Beautyrest, and Therapeutic.
Gel beds made by IntelliBed.
And air beds from Instant Comfort.
Also for sale will be pillows, sheets, bases, and massage chairs.
Prices will be up to 50% off retail. You will not find a lower price.
Best of all sales benefit the 6th through 12th Menomonie Band program.
This is a win-win situation for all.
Most mattresses will be delivered directly to your home 2 weeks after the sale.
Cash, credit card, and checks are all accepted.
Come, check it out this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Menomonie High School.
Well, see you there!
TMS Tire and Auto is a proud sponsor of the Menomonie Mustangs. Family owned since 1978, TMS Tire and Auto has 5 locations in Baldwin, Boyceville, Hudson, New Richmond, and Menomonie, and can serve all your automotive needs. Visit us online at tmstireandauto.com or call us at 715-235-9119 to schedule your appointment today. Go Mustangs!
I can count.
On West
Wisconsin Credit Union.
Now, Wisconsin Credit Union.
Wisconsin. Read it.
Wisconsin's.
I can't say it like she can say it.
I lost my words.
Let me just say it in my head one time.
I struggle with this part.
Why is this so hard?
Hard to say, but easy to do business with. Wisconsin Credit Union.
Wisconsin Credit.
Sorry, we have to start all over.
Good material here.
Chad Zutter, Joe Zadowski back with you here from Williams Stadium, campus of UW Stout. We're at our TMS Tire and Auto and Wisconsin Credit Union halftime show. And joining us here as our halftime guest, the Wakanda Elementary principal, Diane Schofield. And Joe, I'll send it over you for the interview.
Very good, Chad. And yeah, what a pleasure to have Diane Schofield in the press box with us tonight. Again, a lot of the listeners, viewers, might remember Diane as Diane Slinden, a graduate from Menomonie High School, super accomplished student athlete, both in the classroom and in a number of sports. Diane, thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. I appreciate it. And Chad, what a great opportunity to be here.
So, Diane, I know I got to read your bio when we you were at a Booster Club event not too long ago, and I don't have it memorized. But what year did you graduate from Menomonie High School?
I graduated in 98.
98. Mm-hmm. Here, let's pull that just a little bit closer so make sure we can hear you. So you graduated in 1998, and I know you were super accomplished in track, and your mom was a coach at Stout, and real accomplished with the throwing. Also played basketball?
I did, yeah. I played 4 years varsity. We had a great team. Super experience in high school, played a ton of basketball growing up, figured basketball was my thing, and decided to go out for track as a freshman, and just amazing how that opportunity to get to throw a big heavy ball or a big heavy plate around suddenly was able to do some things with that, and that's what I ended up doing when I went to college.
Yeah, Diane's so humble. She says she did some things with that. Did some things means state champion, all-time record holder, full scholarship to the University of Tennessee, All-American, just an amazing set of accolades, Olympic trials, all this stuff. A reason why Diane is in the Hall of Fame at Menomonie High School. But as impressive and perhaps more impressive is also what you're able to do in the classroom, in academics. And next thing you know, Diane is our new principal at Wakanda Elementary School. How are you liking it so far?
Oh, my goodness. I absolutely love it. Wakanda Elementary and the Menomonie School District has just been fantastic. We're off to a great start. And, I'm so excited to be back in my hometown, to be with such a great staff, and it's a fantastic place to be.
Well, that's terrific, and I know that we're super happy to have you as well. Before coming back to Menomonie, you were at Hudson,
Yep.
one of our rivals.
I know.
We don't hold it against you, but
I appreciate it.
You actually worked in the middle school, right?
I did, yeah. So I was at Hudson Middle School for 19 years. I taught 8th grade science and then was a dean of students and moved into AP role for the last 7 that I was there. But all the time lived here in Menomonie, this was my home community, and did the commute thing.
Yeah, I bet you don't miss that.
No, I don't. I always feel like I'm running late, and I'm never late anymore. I have a whole 2-minute commute now.
Yeah, 2 minutes. That's about what I have to the district office as well. But for the non educational people out there, AP, assistant principal, correct?
Correct. Yep.
So a lot of attendance, a lot of discipline, and but I also know that you did a lot of academic leadership as well.
Yeah. So Hudson Middle School was about 1,300 students in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. So my role very much was I had 7th grade. I had about 410 students that I helped with discipline, helped with attendance, but then I also was really involved with our science and our special education departments from that academic and instructional leadership standpoint.
So again, we're talking with Diane Schofield, the new principal at Wakanda Elementary School, and certainly new principals, you come in and you have certain initiatives, and initiative number one has got to be getting to know the staff and the students and the families you're working with. But in terms of your new initiatives coming into the Wakanda Elementary School, what have they been so far this fall?
I think really building off of our skills and strengths that I've gotten to see from an amazing staff and wonderful students and families. We've got such good energy in the building. I think building that culture of being excited to learn and being able to be part of a community. We talk a lot about the Wakanda way, and I think that's really been our big initiative of really building a community sense with our kids and with our staff.
So I think, was it 19 years you spent at Hudson Middle School?
Yep.
So after 19 years at the middle school level, now you're working elementary,
yep.
So kindergarten through 5th grade. What's that been like?
It's been very fun to get to know the young kids. I've joked quite a bit. I need to find my kindergarten words. We've got amazing kindergarten teachers and kids there, but learning how to relate and communicate is something that I'm learning every day. And but I really have enjoyed the energy and that everything is all about learning when we walk in the door, and it's a lot of fun, I have to admit.
I got to believe, we're almost to the end of the first quarter, so almost 9 weeks into the school year. I would bet that you probably got more hugs in 9 weeks than you probably did in 19 years as the middle school principal in Hudson.
Oh, well, let me tell you, that's probably been big. It's amazing. It's like I walk down the hall and I get all these highs, and it's the principal, and it's like a whole celebrity thing. That is not how middle school kids are. So it's wonderful. It's really exciting.
Well, I always enjoy visiting the middle schools too, and the energy that the kids bring really is neat. And you have a lot of energy from some of your new staff members as well. You have a new school counselor at Wakanda Elementary School.
I do, Mr. Bailey Rue, and he's a UW Stout alum. We are thrilled to have him. And he brings a lot of positive energy, and he brings the juice, as he would say. So
that's his saying. I've heard the kids talk about that, bringing the juice, kind of like going to a big game or something like that. And that's what you want. You want the kids coming to school excited. And one of the key initiatives for our school district, building upon the progress last year, is to try to ensure that every student in the school district has at least one adult that they can trust. And when you have a school counselor like that who is connecting with the kids, and certainly it's more than the school counselor. It's the classroom teachers, it's the principal, it's the support staff, people serving lunch, even the bus drivers who, would contract out with Menomonie Transportation. Those relationships are pretty big, aren't they?
They are, absolutely. And I think, Joe, you hit it right on the head as far as we want our kids to be excited, coming to school, building those relationships when they have positive, trusted adults surrounding them, that they are more connected, they learn better, they have more opportunities for success, and that's a big thing that we talk a lot about, and I see whether it's Mr. Rue bringing the juice or Ms. Hasse and her posse, we definitely are doing some good things to keep our kids connected.
Yeah, that's terrific. And not only it's fun to get the perspective as a principal or as an administrator in the district, you're also a parent in the district, correct?
Correct, yes. I have a 4th grader at Wakanda, and I have a middle schooler. I have a 7th grader. Kate is having a great year there as well.
And there's been a lot of movement with your family. In addition to you starting a new position as Wakanda Elementary School principal, your husband has a new position this year also.
Yeah, we both are back in Menomonie. I think after 20 years. He is the new director of public works here for the city, has been in that role for going on he started in February, so yeah, it's been pretty nice. He'd been commuting as well, so to have the whole family here and part of this community that we love, it's been a blessing, really.
Yeah, I've had a lot of opportunity to work with the city leaders over my 10 years here, and guys like Lowell Prangy and Randy Eide and the mayor Randy Knack. They've been great to work with. And, you know, Dave Schofield, your husband, I had just a meeting this week with him with the Greater Menomonie Economic Development Corporation, and, man, he's organized, and, you know, the other guys did great work, but, you know, sometimes, you know, it's nice to have a new perspective, and I think everyone would agree with that, you know, and he's bringing the new perspective, and I think that's great for our city. So, again, we're talking to Diane Schofield, and Diane, I can't let you off too easy. Every time we have a guest, we got to talk about the game a little bit, and yeah. I'm sure you saw a lot of great Mustangs football teams, Menomonie football teams when you came through school. If you're Coach Sins in the locker room right now, you're leading 14-7, level 1 of the playoffs. What are you saying to the guys?
I'm building off that end. You know, what a great time management, get that final touchdown. You're walking in with all the momentum. You want to make sure that the guys are ready to go, coming back out and not taking their foot off the gas. We want to keep the momentum and let's extend that lead.
Well, that sounds perfect. So, again, we'd like to thank Wakanda Elementary School Principal Diane Schofield for joining us on our halftime show, sponsored by TMS Tire and Auto and Wisconsin Credit Union. We're going to take a short break, and then we'll be back with keys to the second half. You're watching Menomonie Mustangs TV.
I can count.
On West Wisconsin Credit Union.
Now Wisconsin Credit Union.
Wisconsin. Read it.
Wisconsin's.
I can't say it like she can say it.
I lost my words.
Let me just say it in my head one time.
I struggle with this part.
Why is this so hard?
Hard to say, but easy to do business with. Wisconsin Credit Union.
Wisconsin Credit.
Sorry, we have to start all over.
Good material here.
Chad Zutter, Joe Zadowski back with you here from Williams Stadium, campus of UW Stout, and great interview just wrapped up there from the Wakanda Elementary principal, Diane Schofield. Joe, before we get into the point of beginning out-of-town scoreboard, let's chat a little bit about the keys to the second half here for the Menomonie Mustangs. I'll get some scores ready for us, and yeah, I know a great first half there for the Mustangs, and I think Diane said it the best. How do you build on that second half? Well, do what you did right at the end of that first half and build on that.
You're right, Chad. And we talked about to start the game, the winning formula for the Mustangs, and I think, you know, they won 7 games in the regular season. I think 6 out of those 7 games they kicked off to start the game, and they ended up coming out in the second half with the ball. So a number of those times they scored at the end of the first half, got the ball, scored at the beginning of the second half, or at least changed field position, and that was a winning formula. Now, tonight in this playoff game, River Falls actually kicked off, so River Falls is going to get the ball to start the second half. So what the Mustangs did at the end of the first half was huge. They put together a really nice drive, which was capped by a touchdown with 3 seconds left on the clock. So a 7-7 game goes to a 14-7 game. Now, you do have to kick the ball off, but you have momentum, you have the lead, and I think if you were coming into this game and you asked Coach Sins, hey, you're up 14-7 and you're kicking off second half, would you take that? I think he would say yes.
No question. That was, we talked about it at the start of this game, you know, that game that River Falls and Menomonie played a couple weeks ago where Menomonie controlled most of that game, 39-15, the victory. We did not expect a lopsided game like that in this matchup, and it has been very competitive, just like you said, Joe, in that first half. Expect more of that same here in the second half as well, but we'll get to that point of beginning out-of-town scoreboard here. We got some halftime scores. Hudson with just 2 seconds left, so we don't have quite the halftime there yet, but right now Chi up 14-7 on them. They got one more play left, and that's a big one. Hudson, the number 1 seed, Chi High, the 8 seed, and so they're leading right now, or I should say they're not leading. Chippewa Falls is leading right now as they pick off a desperation pass there at the end of half. So it is halftime here over in Hudson, and Chippewa Falls, the 8 seed, leads them 14-7. The big one that we want to keep track of in Division II here, Marshfield and New Richmond. New Richmond up on Marshfield 17-7 at halftime. The winner of that game will play the winner of Menomonie and River Falls. Our other one, Rice Lake at La Crosse Logan. That's Division III. Rice Lake a 1 seed, La Crosse Logan an 8 seed. And the reason we're covering that one here is Rice Lake will be back in the Big Rivers next year as a Big Rivers Conference member in 2024. They were years before as well, but came out of the conference for a few years as well. And going to be a very interesting look next year, conference play, Joe. I mean, you lose Eau Claire North and Eau Claire Memorial to the Wisconsin Valley with the huge WIAA realignment of conferences, and Big Rivers will gain Rice Lake, so it'll go from 8 members in the Big Rivers down to 7. And the Wisconsin Valley will also have 7 members as well. And what will happen is you'll still get 2 non-conference games. You'll still play everybody in your conference, but you'll play 1 Wisconsin Valley team as a crossover, which will be considered a conference game.
Yeah, it's kind of screwy. I don't know if I like it, but
it can be confusing, especially.
So can you run through those scores one more time?
Sure.
I deleted the scoreboard off the computer here, and I got to redo it. So Hudson trailing Chippewa Falls 14-7. What's New Richmond and Marshfield?
New Richmond up 17-7 at Marshfield at half.
And Marshfield had scored first in that game,
Marshfield
correct?
was up, yeah. They were up 7-0 or 7-3 to start that game, correct.
And then Rice Lake is what, 22-0?
Rice Lake 22-0 over Logan. There's a few minutes left in the first half on that one. This one, obviously, I mean, we're way ahead of most of these other games. They're just getting half. I mean, we're just a couple minutes away from starting the second half. So we're going to be we had a really quick first quarter here, no question. It kind of flew right by with both teams scoring on their opening drives. And then the Mustangs, scored right before half. But, we had a very exciting first half. Expect a lot of the same here in the second half. We'll run down the scoring of how we got to this 14-7 score. Menomonie scored on their opening drive, 6-yard touchdown pass from Johnson to Ellison with 6:44 remaining in that first quarter. Came back. River Falls matched on their opening drive with 4:42 remaining. A 1-yard touchdown run by Severson was set up by a 50-plus yard scamper by him on that drive as well. Carroll fell the extra point. It was 7-7 at that point. And then with just 3 seconds left in that first half on a play where the clock was running, Menomonie was out of timeouts. Barron from Johnson from 1 yard out made it 14-7.
Hey, Chad, if you don't mind, I'd love to play this band commercial one more time. There's a big mattress fundraiser tomorrow at the high school. We'll go ahead and play that, and we'll come back with the second half.
Sounds great.
Hello, Menomonie community members. We are here to represent the Menomonie Band Program.
Are you in need of a new mattress? This Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., we're having a huge mattress sale right here at Menomonie High School.
Stop by and get a great deal on a brand new name brand mattress and help the 6 through 12 Menomonie Band Program in the process.
How will this work?
The Menomonie High School cafeteria is going to be transformed into a mattress showroom with over 25 mattresses on display for you to try out.
We'll have name brands like Simmons, Beautyrest, and Therapeutic.
Gel beds made by IntelliBed.
And air beds from Instant Comfort.
Also for sale will be pillows, sheets, bases, and massage chairs.
Prices will be up to 50% off retail. You will not find a lower price. Best of all sales benefit the 6th through 12th Menomonie Band Program.
This is a win-win situation for all.
Most mattresses will be delivered directly to your home 2 weeks after the sale.
Cash, credit card, and checks are all accepted.
Come check it out this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Menomonie High School.
Well, see you there!
Chad Zutter, Joe Zadowski back with you just to start the second half as the road to Camp Rando continues here throughout the state of Wisconsin. And opening level 1 games. Obviously this one here you see on your scoreboard, the Mustangs with a 7-point lead. They will start on the defensive side of the ball here to begin this second half, and Dingwall will kick it away. Amundsen back to receive. Also for the Wildcats is Ruck, I believe.
Well, the TMS Tire and Auto and Wisconsin Credit Union halftime interview with Diane Schofield was pretty cool. Very talented person. Glad she was able to join us tonight.
It'll be Amundsen from the 15
Uh-oh.
past the 30, and he's just crushed.
Wow.
What a hit there by the little man. James Hoff takes him down.
That was Hoffer on that hit?
I think so.
Wow. Oh. Tell you, there's been some big hits tonight. It's you can tell the weather's getting a little crisp. You can tell it's playoff football. I think we've seen more big hits. Mike's Hill Insurance big hit. We've seen more of those tonight than we've seen most of the year.
Yeah, I think that was James Hoff because he got a lot of high fives coming to the sideline. What a hit by the little guy.
He's strong for his size, that's for sure.
Severson to start here. Nice stick there by the linebacker. Coming in there was the big man, Steele Schaefer. We'll call it a no gainer there. 2nd and 10.
Ben Hilminski is who Mr. Niederhauser called on the PA system, but I think Steele Schaefer was in on that as well. Hilminski is the far side tackle. Looks like Dingwall is the nose tackle, and then Max Erickson, number 53, on the near side up front for the Mustangs to start the second half.
Rains the shotgun look. He'll pass quickly to the left side there. Knocked out of bounds up top. We're just about a 6-yard gain is going to be the big tight end, Eli Johnson.
Yeah, Eli's a good kid. I know his dad real well, Mike Johnson. He's the superintendent in Eau Claire. Eli, a very good basketball player. We'll see him in not too long on the basketball court as well.
Not surprising. He stands at 6'6", 225. Got some size, does Eli Johnson. 3rd and 3 here for River Falls to open this second half.
Mustangs bringing Isaac Ellison up. Now he's backing off. Now he's coming back. Thornton's now at the line of scrimmage.
Severson left side. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. Falls forward. He should have enough for a first down. Does. Nice job of Severson of bouncing off that initial hit and was able to move the chains.
Yeah, again, Jonas Severson. He's one of the better running backs in this part of the state. Mustangs had him there. Just Jonah's a big boy. He's able to get across that first down marker before he went down. Falling forward, I think they call that, Chad.
Yeah, that always gets you another yard, maybe even a little bit more if you're standing at 6'2" or something. 6'3", as Severson is. Yeah, that's better.
Tall running
better
back.
than a 5'6" fall forward kind of guy. Well, Severson taking another carry. He'll get near midfield, and yeah, this is it's kind of the Severson show. I mean, you talk about 10, 15 plays. I mean, Severson is a guy that takes probably 60 to 70% of the snaps essentially as the ball carrier, and we talked about it in the initial game against River Falls. Mike Sins, don't be surprised if Severson takes the ball 30 to 40 times in a game. Well, that's can be 60 to 70% of your plays. Rolling to the right now, range, nowhere to go. And
there he is.
Big play.
Isaac Ellison.
Isaac Ellison, the Mike Sell Insurance tackle for loss. I'll call it a sack, not a tackle for loss there for Isaac Ellison. Makes it 3rd and 13. Big defensive play.
And, Isaac did a great job shedding the blocker and then really closing quickly. He's really learned well how to play defense over the last several weeks. But I'll tell you what, the coverage downfield was there. The quarterback range, he had an opportunity to get rid of that ball, but there was no one open. And when he had to start looking for a third receiver, that's when Isaac put on the hit. 3rd and long for the Wildcats.
Yeah, just 3 minutes into this second half, just clicked under 9 minutes. Jacob Range looking quickly to the right, and he'll roll to his left now. Throw a pass completed, but short of a first down. Nice tackle there by Casey right away, but boy, what a hit here near side. Isaac Ellison, it was legal right in front of the official, and but he just, I think, manhandled. Was that Eli Johnson?
Yeah, that was Eli Johnson. Those guys play basketball together in some AAU, but I think Eli wasn't far enough downfield.
Correct. He was right in front of an official, and he knocked him down, which is a legal play, I think, within 5 yards, right?
That's going to bring up a 4th down here.
So a big 4th and 3 here. River Falls might just trying to be drawing Menomonie off sides and punt it away. We'll see.
I don't know. River Falls converted on a 4th down earlier, and then they call timeout. I got to put those on the board here.
That's going to be a timeout here by River Falls, I believe.
That's what they signaled.
So big second half timeout. We'll take 30 seconds on Mustangs TV.
Looking for a team approach to managing your finances? With over 70 years of experience and 12 locations, Dairy State Bank has built a reputation for helpful customer service and support. While our service ethic is old-fashioned, our products and services are not. We offer a full range of loan programs as well as online banking, mobile deposit, and transaction alerts to fit your busy lifestyle. Dairy State Bank, banking on relationships, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Fourth and 3.
Oop. Big play coming up here as we continue the road to Camp Randall tonight, Williams Stadium. Shotgun look this time for Jacob Range coming off their timeout. Looking to his left, he'll roll to his right.
Uh-oh.
He might scramble for it, he will. No, he slid short.
I don't think he got it.
I don't think he did. You're right. He's going to mark him a yard short. That's a 1st and 10 Menomonie. Turnover on downs. What a unbelievable, fortunate event here for the Menomonie Mustangs defense. Jacob Range, I think, just a bit of a brain fart there, and gives it back to Menomonie. Wow.
That's a turnover on downs sponsored by Siri Benru Photography.
You got her. Wow, that's unbelievable, Joe. I don't think he just runs forward and dives. He has the first down, and I think he just kind of lost where he was on the field and thought he had it and slid short.
Again, I don't think that they pass that often. Range probably doesn't scramble that often, and boy, that was a big mistake.
Yeah, definitely a play that may make a difference in a game like this, a close game. Those 4th downs you don't convert, and especially when an opportunity you had to easily to convert it and just doesn't do it. And taken down right at the line of scrimmage. What a hit there by McCarty. A 1-yard gain for Drought, but McCarty in right away.
Yeah, he really shed his blocker quickly and made a strong tackle. But back to that play by Range, he did a really good job of extending the play. Brody Thornton got caught inside on the rush a little bit, not able to keep the edge. So Range did a really good job. Just didn't go head first to pick up the first down.
James Hoff on the end around. Saw him come into the game. He's trying to get the corner past midfield at the 48 and a face mask. That will be a Schuler Insurance first down. You know, when James Hoff comes into the game, and I saw that with Steele Schaefer, we might see something a little different here. Hoff obviously not going to be a lead blocker typically, but really good speed for the junior. And they try to fake pitch to basically a trap to the right side away from Schaefer. And well, I'll tell you, if Hoff gets that corner, there was a lot of turf in front of him.
Yeah, he's gone, and it really took that face mask to take him down, and just a great job saving that for the playoffs. And we've seen that over the years. I remember Brooks Brewer, when he first came up, he was kind of that guy running that jet sweep or end around, whatever you want to call it. When Steele Schaefer, like you said, when he first came up, you saw him as a sophomore running that. And now James Hoff with his speed, the junior, boy, he can really fly. That's a big first down. Schuler Insurance sponsored for the Mustangs.
So 1st and 10 here into territory. Or I should say Wildcats territory. And a nice run right up the middle there by Higbee. Big gainer on first down, make it 2nd and 3.
This is a big drive for the Mustangs. They got the break they needed on the opening drive from River Falls, and now they have an opportunity, the Mustangs, to get ahead by 2 scores if they can get this thing into the end zone.
So in comes Tyler Legge here. Might see another lineman up front here. He comes in sometimes when they go 6 offensive linemen. He's just in there right now as Legge. Steele Schaefer, left side. He should have enough for a Schuler Insurance first down. He does. Needed 3, got 4. Move the chains, Mustangs near the 30.
You're seeing this crowd here get pretty excited, too. They can feel the momentum shifting, and this really is a nice crowd. River Falls has a good amount of people here, a student section over to the right, and the Mustangs, they always travel well, and boy, are they here tonight.
6:36 and ticking left in this third quarter. Mustangs, a couple first downs on this drive after the defense forced a turnover on downs. And Drought comes in as the tailback.
Little confusion on the formation.
Set with the double tight end set. Drought will take it right side, and he's going to have a 3-yard loss there. on their 2-yard loss on that first down play, make it 2nd and long. Mustangs pin deep.
That's one thing this team has not done a very good job of this year, is running the counter or the trap. And those slower developing running plays, the linemen just haven't been able to keep the defense out. And the upbacks on those delayed blocks just haven't really gotten the job done very much. That's definitely an area they could improve upon.
Under 6 to go now in this third quarter. Schaefer the tailback, and what a look this is. Look at this big shift here to the left side. And a quick throw out to Schaefer. He's going to catch her at the 35, nowhere to go. And that'll be even, I think, another yard loss on that play. And the Mustangs now a 3rd and 13 after 2 very unsuccessful plays.
River Falls
5:19 remaining.
River Falls did a good job adjusting. They were a little late, but Eli Johnson, he recognized it, and he got out there as the end. You know, I really liked the idea of the Mustangs. I didn't like how far over they came. You know, putting that bunch formation, a great idea, but if you're going to throw it over there, keep them a little closer so you can get that ball to them quicker, and then let the receiver run with it after the catch.
Shotgun look here for Johnson. Offset to his left is Drought. Tosses to the right. He's got an open receiver in Goodman. Or excuse me, that's Thornton.
Wow,
and
what
Thornton
a move.
Move over a defender, gets the Schuler Insurance first down. He did 13, got about 16 inside the red zone, 1st and 10 at the 16.
It was an excellent scheme. Brody Thornton was wide open, but I'll tell you, Brady Johnson being able to throw that ball 3/4 across the field, that's a really long throw. There isn't much wind tonight. The flag is limp over there on the pole, but I'll tell you what, that was a beautiful throw by the junior quarterback.
Yeah, you're right. That throw was a long ways across the field there. And from the left hash, you're throwing it all the way to the right sideline almost.
There's not many high school quarterbacks that make that throw. Not that we've seen anyway.
Got to have some arm strength. Brady Johnson does. Schaefer, right side off tackle. Past the 15 to the 10, out of bounds near the 5.
Did you get the first down, Chad?
We're going to find out here. I can't see from this mark. The official, I think, has got him about a yard short. We haven't seen the signal yet. So, yep, going to be 2nd and about a yard here. Mustangs need to get to the 7 for that first down.
So the clock did stop. We're at, 4 minutes and 11 seconds left in the third quarter. I think they must have ruled him out of bounds.
It'll be Higbee right up the middle. He'll
he might get in
here in the end zone, and he is. 7-yard touchdown run for Higbee is going to give the Mustangs a 2-touchdown lead.
Wow, what a beautiful drive. And, you know, the Mustangs showed a little razzle-dazzle with the end around to James Hoff. A beautiful throw by Brady Johnson. But at the end of the day, it's that offensive line and those running backs that really pierced the defense of the River Falls Wildcats. And up 2 scores now. There's still a lot of football left to be played. But that touchdown sponsored by Kai Chevrolet, BY, Kai's for the best buys. Mustangs now leading 20-7.
And Dingwall will try to make it 21. He's perfect 2 for 2 tonight. Goodman will hold. Kane Johnson, the long snapper here for the Mustangs. Long look in here from Goodman. Good snap, good hold. Dingwall swing of the right leg. Through the uprights, 4:06 remains here, third quarter, 21-7. Menomonie over River Falls. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Mustangs TV.
BY's, Kai's for the best buys. Huge selection of new Chevrolets and pre-owned vehicles, including Camaros, Corvettes, and the best selection of Silverados in western Wisconsin. Our award-winning team offers the best customer service and certified technicians. Check out the all-new ChevyTownUSA.com and look for BY's pricing on the entire inventory. Find new roads and take the short drive to I-94 and Highway 25 in Menomonie or anytime at ChevyTownUSA.com.
Chad Zutter, Joe Zadowski back with you here from Williams Stadium, campus of UW Stout, as the road to Camp Randall continues here tonight throughout the state of Wisconsin. We got a new score here, 21-7, Menomonie over River Falls. And I know, Joe, you were just updating some point of beginning out-of-town scoreboards with some updates as well. Do you have them up on? Yeah, they're just popping up right now. We got New Richmond 24-15 over Marshfield now in the third quarter. 29-0 now Rice Lake in the third quarter over Logan. Still 14-7 Chippewa Falls and Hudson. That's still at half. Chippewa Falls over Hudson in that one. Free ball, finally picked up there by Amundsen at the 16. Break a couple tackles and roll all the way up to about the 27. But, boy, Mustangs almost got a opportunity there on special teams. You remember, kickoffs, they're live footballs, so you can't just let them sit there like a punt. And Amundsen a little late to get to that.
Remember that last year with Trayson Witt as the kicker? He could really place his kickoffs right where he wanted to. And there was at least 2 or 3 times during the season where the Mustangs actually were able to get there and recover it. I don't think that was the design on that play, but boy, that ball checked up nicely. But good job at River Falls. They fielded it and they got some positive yardage. The Wildcats are here to play. This game is not over.
Pistol look here, but Severson will offset to the left of range. In that shotgun, Severson will take it left tackle. About a 7-yard gain on that first down, past the 35 to the 36.
River Falls trying to get Severson a little bit different angle and maybe a little more space by spreading that formation a little bit. Isaac Ellison looks like he might have got the wind knocked out of him a little bit. He's staying in there, though.
3:45 remains in this third quarter. Severson will take it again. But a nice tackle for loss there by Max Erickson. Mike Sell Insurance, 1-yard loss. Max Erickson makes the play.
Well, that's just a great play by the sophomore. I almost paused and said junior because Max Erickson, he's played a lot of football already. He did play as a freshman last year on the defensive line. And to think he's only a sophomore, what a great play.
Yeah, Max Erickson's been playing end pretty much all year. You see him actually lined up as nose tackle right now.
Oh, look at that.
I haven't seen him there much at all this year.
They bumped Ben Helminski out here to the near side on the defensive attack. Yeah, that's Helminski on the near side.
Ellison quickly up ahead, and boy, what another nice knockdown there. I think that was Brody Thornton again,
his
third time.
Third time, Mike Sill Insurance, big defensive play. Brody Thornton deflecting the pass. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Boy, he has played a great linebacker today, and defensive coaches got to love the fact that, when you see a quarterback getting ready to throw, get those hands up. That's what happens when you do that.
Watch for the fake here, Chad. I know it's still fairly deep in River Falls territory, but 21-7, under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. It won't shock me at all if you see a fake. Severson is their punter, right?
Yep, he is. Yeah, no question, Joe. This would be the opportunity right now with 2:50 left. You could definitely see that happening here for the Wildcats. And
they're thinking twice about it.
They're going to take a timeout here. And that's a big timeout. They're around to 1 timeout here in the second half as River Falls. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Menomonie 27, River Falls 7. 2:40 remains third quarter on Mustangs TV.
Looking for a team approach to managing your finances? With over 70 years of experience and 12 locations, Dairy State Bank has built a reputation for helpful customer service and support. While our service ethic is old-fashioned, our products and services are not. We offer a full range of loan programs as well as online banking, mobile deposit, and transaction alerts to fit your busy lifestyle. Dairy State Bank, banking on relationships, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Well, big change of events here. Big play is River Falls going to come out, and they're just going to go for it. They're not going to fool anybody with the fake look. Severson left side, 35-40. He's got room, first down and more. Taken down by Pember in Mustangs territory at the 45-yard line. And I think you were right, Joe. I think originally the head coach there, Ryan Schurz, was thinking fake punt. And I don't think he thought he had a good matchup there. So I think Menomonie was thinking the same thing. He said, we'll just bring out the offense. Sure enough, he gets the first down and gets into Mustangs territory.
Well, you'd like to have that timeout back, but at the same time, that was a huge play, and it was a timeout well used. They only have 1 left for the game, but that was a big play.
Severson now left side into a pile of Mustangs there near the line of scrimmage. He'll push that pile forward a couple yards. Severson makes it 2nd and 8.
It's interesting, on that last big run by Severson, Ray Pember came up. Ray actually had the ball. They both did, so it was the right call to let River Falls retain possession. But I wonder why Severson didn't try to avoid him at all. Instead, he tried to run over him. But Ray Pember, he really hung in there. And maybe it was from that big run in the first half when he was able to get by Ray. But that time, the junior safety, he really did a nice job.
Range will roll to his left this time. He's looking deep. He's got an open receiver, but Amundsen just kind of loses. Oh, correction. That wasn't even intended for Amundsen.
I don't know if anybody knows who it was intended for.
That was kind of just thrown up, and actually Cody Olson was in the area. I thought he was going to Amundsen on the left side there, but Olson kind of ran underneath it. Nonetheless, incomplete pass makes it 3rd and 8.
Yeah, Brady Goodman was back there really face guarding the receiver on the far side, and then Walker Ferguson, he had the receiver on the near side. And we saw that with Walker against Eau Claire North a few times. He had an interception. Sometimes he goes to high point that ball a little early. I thought he went early on that one. Fortunately for the Mustangs, the ball was not well placed. So 3rd and long.
Definitely 4-down territory here, and boy, oh boy.
Really?
That is going to be the
cow.
last timeout here for Ryan Schurz. He's going to burn all 3 timeouts here in this 3rd quarter with 1:50 to go. And the Wildcats, that's a big spot here if this becomes a close game at the end. Wildcats 0 timeouts left, 21-7. Mustangs lead over the Wildcats, 1:50 to go 3rd quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds. TMS Tire and Auto is a proud sponsor of the Menomonie Mustangs. Family owned since 1978, TMS Tire and Auto has 5 locations in Baldwin, Boyceville, Hudson, New Richmond, and Menomonie, and can serve all your automotive needs. Visit us online at tmstireandauto.com or call us at 715-235-9119 to schedule your appointment today. Go Mustangs! Coming out of the final timeout here for River Falls. Taking it far side there on this 3rd and 8 is going to be Loesch, but he only picks up a couple yards. Obviously 4-down territory here for the Wildcats, so they know that running that play. It's going to be 4th and 7.
Boy, Steele Schaefer is so effective all over the field. That was a really good play call by River Falls. There was space there, but Steele Schaefer with his speed, he was just able to close that gap so quickly. You know, instead of being 4th and 1, it's 4th and 6?
4th and 6 here.
Wow.
River Falls already converted 1 4th down on this drive on their own 37-yard line. Jacob Range looking to the left. Lobs left side, incomplete, turnover and downs. Mustangs take over. Siri Benrud photography turnover. For all your photography needs, contact Siri Benrud Photography. A second time here tonight. River Falls has turned it over on downs. They also have a turnover with a fumble by Severson. So the Mustangs defense has made some plays when they needed to.
That's back-to-back possessions, I believe, turnover on downs.
Right. Yes.
Siri Benrud photography really coming up big for us.
So 1:05 remains here in this 3rd quarter. Mustangs have scored on their only drive in this half. It was an 8-yard touchdown run by Higbee, and like you said, Joe, just moments ago, Wildcats have turned it over on downs on both their drives in this 3rd quarter. Johnson will give it to Higbee right side. Big gainer for him on 1st down. He's near a Schuler Insurance 1st down, but taken down right at midfield, a yard short. But yeah, the big thing of that, we're riding it down on this 3rd quarter, Joe, and we talked about it a little bit. We have an injury here on the field here for the Mustangs, but the big thing in this 3rd quarter, if you're Menomonie, River Falls completely out of timeouts. And I think that's Kane Johnson down on the field.
Yeah, they're stretching him like it's a cramp, so hopefully nothing serious
here. But we'll take, do you want to keep it here, Joe, or should we take a timeout?
I don't know. Looks like it might be a while, huh?
All right, let's take 30 seconds. We'll be back on Mustangs TV right after this.
I can count.
On West Wisconsin Credit Union.
Now Wisconsin Credit Union.
Wisconsin. Read it.
Wisconsin's.
I can't say it like she can say it.
I lost my words.
Let me just say it in my head one time.
I struggle with this part.
Why is this so hard?
Hard to say, but easy to do business with. Wisconsin Credit Union.
Wisconsin Credit.
Sorry, we have to start all over.
Good material here.
Chad Zutter, Joe Zadowski back with you here from Williams Stadium. Good to see Kane Johnson off the field. He actually ran off the field there, so he is, just as we anticipated, Joe, appeared to be a cramp there for Kane Johnson. He'll probably be back in the game here.
Remember all the cramps in the opening game against Rice Lake?
It was nonstop. There was guys that had multiple cramps in that game.
Coach Sins was not happy.
Higbee will take it right up the middle, first down, and he might go the distance.
Johnny Higbee, can he do it? He's
50-yard touchdown run from John Higbee on a dive play up the middle. Mustangs up 3 scores.
Well, and our sponsor, Kai Chevrolet, and Joe Kai is one of the owners. I'll tell you, nothing would make him more happy than to see a fullback make a long run like that. That touchdown, sponsored by Kai Chevrolet, BYC Kais for the best buys. Junior John Higbee takes it to the house. Mustangs now leading by 3 touchdowns. Wow.
What a big play there from that offense. And just, I think everybody in this stadium right now, what just happened, Joe? We just had a fullback who is your short yardage specialist picking up 1 to 2, 3 yards, go 50 yards right up the middle. And Dingwall is going to try to go 4 for 4 tonight. All officials' arms go up. He's 4 for 4. Mustangs lead 28-7. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Mustangs TV. Chad Zutter, Joe Zadowski back with you here from Williams Stadium. Max Sparger press box up in our vantage point here. And Joe, coming into this second half, I will say I didn't expect this kind of domination of this third quarter here by the Mustangs. 2 touchdowns on 2 possessions. River Falls has turned it over on downs on their 2 possessions. They've also burned all 3 of their timeouts, and the Mustangs kind of starting to pull away here with some big plays, and they have all the momentum at home right now.
Well, especially River Falls hasn't shown the ability to really move the ball through the air, so you got to like your chances, but there is still a lot of time on the clock.
A whole nother quarter left here for the Wildcats to maybe make something happen as Zepsic is taken down at the 22 on that kick return with 34 seconds left in this third quarter. Yeah, and this third quarter has been owned by the Mustangs. As Menomonie.
I think that was Ren Swanepoel on that tackle. He's got a club. He's got his hand taped up. I think that was Ren Swanepoel. Nice tackle.
Yeah, and I think you're right, Joe. You said it. This River Falls offense has kind of been hindered by the lack of the passing game in those long down and distances. They just really struggle. As Range trying to set up the screen. Almost intercepted. Wow. In and out of the hands of Max Erickson, and he's going to want that one back.
Yeah, was it him or Ben Helminski? But regardless, I think it was Ben Helminski. Chad, I was at the Badger game last Saturday, and the Badgers had almost an identical play like that, and it was a punt fest. Other than that, it was kind of disappointing for a Badger fan, but boy, that would have been a big play.
That was like watching the Badger game last week. It was like watching golf. I took a nap during it.
It was
pretty exciting.
Man.
Right up the, not up the middle. It'll be Range here on the keeper right side. He'll be close to a first down. I think he's about a yard short. Need to get to the 32, got to the 31, so a big play there on second down. It's going to make it a manageable 3rd and 1, but I do not think they will get another playoff.
Oh, they're hustling.
Yeah, they're hustling. 7 seconds left here. Third quarter, now down to 3. They're going to get one more playoff. Severson up the middle. Helminski will take him down. He should be right at the first down marker. Either way, it'll be the end of the third quarter. See if the officials are going to mark him short or at the line to gain. And then we'll go to the fourth quarter. It will be a first down. 1st and 10 when we come back for the Wildcats at their own 32. We'll start the fourth quarter in about a minute. Be back in 30 seconds on Mustangs TV.
Hello, Menomonie community members. We are here to represent the Menomonie Band Program.
Are you in need of a new mattress? This Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., we're having a huge mattress sale right here at Menomonie High School.
Stop by and get a great deal on a brand new name brand mattress and help the 6 through 12 Menomonie Band Program in the process.
How will this work?
The Menomonie High School cafeteria is going to be transformed into a mattress showroom with over 25 mattresses on display for you to try out.
We'll have name brands like Simmons, Beautyrest, and Therapeutic.
Gel beds made by IntelliBed.
And air beds from Instant Comfort.
Also for sale will be pillows, sheets, bases, and massage chairs.
Prices will be up to 50% off retail. You will not find a lower price. Best of all sales benefit the 6th through 12th Menomonie Band Program.
This is a win-win situation for all.
Most mattresses will be delivered directly to your.
Well, back with you here from Williams Stadium on that 1st and 10. Pass complete up to Eli Johnson for about a gain of 7. And River Falls going to start the no-huddle look here. Running the offense quickly. Severson up the middle. He'll pick up a yard short of that first down, maybe make it 2. It'll be 3rd and a yard. And River Falls kind of got to go at this pace at the moment. They're down 3 scores, 1 quarter left. They're trying to do something offensively. They haven't done much in that 3rd quarter. Trying to get the ball going in the right direction for them. Lead blocker Severson, a nice one. Then Range will move the chains near the 45, marked at the 44.
That'll stop the clock just for the chains to reset.
11:15 left in this final quarter.
At this point, the Mustangs, you just don't want to give up a big play touchdown. Little bend but don't break type of defense.
You can give up 3 yards at a time. And
look at this. River Falls has a formation problem. They got to switch the receivers. Taking a lot of time.
Jacob Range will keep it. Right side, looking to toss it in the Mustangs territory. Completion to Amundsen. That'll pick up about 18. That'll move the chains at 10:49 remaining now, final quarter.
That really looked like an illegal formation. I didn't think their left side of the line was on the line of scrimmage at all. Look at their tackle on the near side here, number 59. I mean, he's 2 yards behind the ball. That's not quite as bad there, I guess, but I don't know.
Severson will take it at the line, but he'll lose a yard. Mike Sell Insurance tackle for loss. Cage Sorensen, also Brody Thornton in on the play as well. Make it 2nd and 11. You can see the Wildcats, I think, getting a little winded at the moment as well, running this hurry-up offense. This is not what they're used to. They're actually going to huddle now. It's not like Hudson and New Richmond where they just, good pace, fast-paced offense. That's not River Falls' game. Jacob Range looking deep, right side.
Trying Eli Johnson again. Pass
too far for him. Good coverage there by Walker Ferguson.
Eli Johnson, he's a college recruit. I know that Iowa State was looking at him among other schools. He has the metrics, the size and everything, but it kind of seems like they're just missing a complement. They have Severson as the running back. They have Johnson as kind of a big tight end / wide receiver, but they just haven't been able to find that complementary football to move the ball.
Well, point of beginning out of town scoreboard. New Richmond starting to pull away on Marshfield, 32-15. 9 minutes left in that game. As Amundsen will take it here on the end around, hit right at the 35. That's what will be taken down. What a hit there. Coming up is Ray Pember. That was Brady Goodman coming up and making that hit. That'll be 4th and a long 5, make it 6. For River Falls, they've already turned it over on downs 2 times in this half. Menomoni's hoping to make it 3. As River Falls going to huddle now, we're at 9.5 minutes left.
Yeah, they have to know what they're doing here. This is a big play.
Yeah.
Couldn't the Mustangs make it 3 times in a row that they turn them over on downs?
Range looking right side. Amundsen running the wide receiver screen. He is going to get the first down past the 30 down to the 27. 1st and 10, River Falls.
Yeah, real nice play there by River Falls. They needed one, and they got one.
Another point of beginning out of town scoreboard. Hudson and Chippewa Falls, they're into the 4th quarter, just ended the 3rd. Chippewa Falls still leading Hudson, the 8th seed, 14-7.
Wow.
Wall was right. He did not. There's not a lot of 8 seeds in any division that will compete like that against 1 seeds, and Chippewa Falls doing it right now.
And the winner of this game plays the winner of the New Richmond-Marshfield game. New Richmond with a pretty good-sized lead at this point.
Range looking right side. He'll pull it and run. Pick up about 5 on that first down, and they're at 8:40 to go in this ball game.
Good pursuit by the Mustangs.
I'd say the Mustangs defense probably getting a little winded as well. You see Max Erickson come off. I think he had an equipment issue, I believe. And Severson will be taken down by Reed Sigelski for about a yard loss. Mike Sell Insurance tackle for loss. Great job by Sigelski.
Boy, how many times have we said Mike Sell Insurance in terms of a big defensive play, and these tackle for losses, I don't think River Falls is used to going backwards, especially with their big running back, Severson. What a great job by Drew Price, the defensive coordinator, and great execution by the kids.
3rd and 9, ranged, quick pass, near side, completed to Novak. He'll be just short of the first down. It'll be 4th and 2, and another 4th down upcoming here for the Wildcats. We're under 8 to play now, and you talked about that bend-it-don't-break defense, Joe. If River Falls does end up scoring on this possession, but it takes them 5 minutes, that's part of that bend or break.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to eventually run out of time at this pace.
And Brayton Casey was right there for the Mustangs, a cornerback. Just a great job by number 25, Brayton Casey.
Severson going to try to get the first down and dives forward. I think he does at the 16. Yep. He needed to get to the 17, got down to the 16. Moved the chains here for River Falls, who's converted 2 4th downs on this drive. But again, that clock is going to just continue to run here.
Under 7:20 now.
And the big thing in that third quarter,
look at now they're going to huddle.
They burned all 3 timeouts, so they cannot stop the clock other than going out of bounds.
Yeah, nice job. You know, whether you call it prevent defense or bend but don't break, whatever it is, Mustangs doing a good job.
And River Falls, again, this is not their bread and butter. They're not normally a quick running, up to the line and run your no-huddle offense. And it's you can tell on this drive that they're just doing the best they can. Completion there up top.
Nice job.
That's going to be completed there to Olson, but he gets up real slowly, and that's going to be a stoppage here for injury as Olson is going to go off the field. It looks like he'll be off on his own accord. But I think the official will say if we stop the game, he's got to be out at least one play, so he'll have to come out.
And Ray Pember for the Mustangs, the safety, he came up and, really did a good job making the tackle inbounds. That'll keep the clock running, short of the first down. That sure tackling, that's the difference here in the second half. In the first half, we saw some broken tackles, and that allowed River Falls to get down there for their first touchdown, but Mustangs defense, they've really tightened it up since then.
Yeah, 6:30 and still ticking. River Falls, they're down 3 scores here, and it's just that this pace is not helping them. It's helping the Mustangs.
Got Eli Johnson on the near side. They're going to try to go to him. Oh, he's going to run it maybe.
Range left side. He'll get just hit at maybe the line of scrimmage, maybe a half a yard on that gain, but again, that clock continuing to run. We're almost under 6 to go. I think this drive started with almost 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And
was that a tackle for loss?
That was a no-gainer.
Oh, man.
No-gainer there as Range taken down right at the 10. So 3rd and 4 here for the Wildcats, still huddling here with under 6 to go, down 3 scores.
Yeah, I had 2nd and 3 on the last play. I must have given him an extra yard.
Range shotgun look. He's going to go up top to Johnson. Great defensive play there by the safety. Brady Goodman read that right off the eyes of Jacob Range and dove and made it a nice pass deflection.
Brady Goodman went airborne on that. He was horizontal to the ground, and what great hand-eye coordination to see the ball and make the play. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah. River Falls trying to convert their 3rd 4th down on this drive. Menomonie, if they can get a stop, it'd be the 3rd time this game they've turned over River Falls on downs. No, correction, I think it's the 4th time. I think they turned it over once in the first half and twice in the third quarter.
This would be 3 in a row. Mustangs going to use a timeout.
Yeah, smart wise used there as 5:37 remains. A 4th and 4 upcoming with Mustangs leading by 3 touchdowns. We'll be back on Mustangs TV in 30 seconds. TMS Tire and Auto is a proud sponsor of the Menomonie Mustangs. Family owned since 1978, TMS Tire and Auto has 5 locations in Baldwin, Boyceville, Hudson, New Richmond, and Menomonie, and can serve all your automotive needs. Visit us online at tmstireandauto.com or call us at 715-235-9119 to schedule your appointment today. Go Mustangs! Chad Zutter, Joe Zadowski back with you here from Williams Stadium, campus of UW Stout, as the road to Camp Randall continues here tonight. And a big 4th down upcoming here for the Mustangs. This could be the game, folks, if the Mustangs can get a stop.
Oh, a little reverse, little trickery.
Amundsen going up top. He's got to beat him to the corner. I don't
Pember.
think he did. Ray Pember, a big stop.
Oh, they called a flag at the end. I wonder if he got him as a horse collar or a face mask, but Ray Pember made the play. Max Erickson forced it outside, and they are going to call a flag on the Mustangs. Darn it.
Now, that would have been a 4th down stop. Instead, it will extend this drive here for River Falls. They'll have a 1st and goal. We'll see where they start out as far as where it's marked. But we'll get our out-of-town scoreboard here. Again, point of beginning, out-of-town scoreboard updates. And the big one here is the number 8 seed Chippewa Falls leading Hudson in the 4th quarter with 10.5 left, 21-7. And it looks like New Richmond continues to extend the lead. They're up 38-15 now over Marshfield. 6 left in that game. So that looks like they'll move on. Severson right side taken down just short of the goal line at the 1. And we're at 5:02 left, or excuse me, 5:10 left in this 4th quarter. And before
they
that
moved early. That's going to back them up.
That's going to push them back 5 yards.
Oh, that's huge.
Instead of a 2nd and goal from the half-yard line, now it's going to be 2nd goal from the 6.
Chad, we talked about that when the Mustangs had the ball at the half-yard line, how detrimental, I think there was a timeout by River Falls or something, how detrimental a penalty is in that situation. And this time it comes and bites the Wildcats.
Yeah, it's going to make it 2nd and goal now. They actually marked it back to the 7. Looks like New Richmond.
The clock's running.
At 4:46 left. Looks like New Richmond should get the victory here tonight against Marshfield. So
what do you got, 39?
I got 39-15 now.
Ooh, pulling away.
Yeah, they're kind of pulling away. Severson up the middle on that 2nd and goal. He'll get to the 5. And we're at 4:39 and ticking left in this ball game. Even if the River Falls Wildcats punch one in here with no timeouts, and Menomonie would still be up 2 scores, they're going to need a lot of help here. It's looking very good here for Menomonie at the moment.
It's going to be about 4 minutes on the clock by the time they snap this. It's at 4:19 and counting.
And River Falls, you can tell they aren't used to doing that no huddle, hurry-up offense, and it's kind of cost them on this drive. Range, left side. He'll flip it to not Johnson. That is just short.
He's in.
Rock.
He's in.
Oh, they did give him a touchdown. I thought he came up short, so a touchdown Rock from 5 yards out on the pass with 4:03 remaining, and River Falls on the scoreboard for the first time since the 1st quarter.
Boy, it looked like his knee was down. Maybe the ball was extended over the line, but you know, regardless, even though the Mustangs gave up a touchdown on this drive, that was pretty darn good defense. And give River Falls credit. These kids are playing hard. Their coaches are coaching hard, and they're not a bad team. It's just the Mustangs have matched up pretty well against them tonight.
So Carafel will try to make it 14 here for the Wildcats. Good snap. Swing of the right leg. Carafel gets it through the uprights. It's 28-14 now. Mustangs with 4:03 remaining in the ballgame. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Mustangs TV. Chad Zutter, Joe Zanowski back with you here from Williams Stadium on the campus of UW Stout. Road to Camp Randall is going to continue for half the teams tonight here on all 7 divisions, and a lot of seasons will come to an end here this evening throughout the state of Wisconsin as well. And with River Falls down 2 scores after that 5-yard touchdown pass from range to Rock,
Mustangs have their hands team in. They're expecting an onside kick.
No question that'll be the case here.
Got Brody Thornton, Brady Goodman, Isaac Ellison, Jack Trout, Charlie Barron, all these guys lined up here on the near side. See Hayden Weir on the far side.
Right to Brady Goodman.
Nice
He'll field
job.
it and jump on it right at the 50-yard line. That's where the Mustangs will take over. 1st and 10 for them. And obviously the big story here in this second half is River Falls burned all 3 timeouts in their third quarter, so they can't stop the clock anymore now.
Right.
And so the Mustangs can just take their time, run the football. I think time-wise, 2 first downs, depending on when you get those first downs, may get close to running the clock out at this point.
Well, the other big story is John Higbee with a 50-yard fullback dive for the 4th touchdown of the game for Menomonie.
It's going to be Jack Trout right side.
Look at Jack holding on to the ball. He had both hands wrapped around that thing. There was no way someone was going to take that ball from him.
Yeah, right now the important things here for the Mustangs is ball security and do not run out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, you can afford to run 3 plays and punt here. What you can't afford is a mistake. You can't afford a fumble. You can't afford interception, obviously. And really, you don't want to stop the clock. That's just giving them a chance.
So Brady Johnson, he's going to wait for that back judge wisely. Obviously, when his hand goes up, it's an indication that you're getting close to the end of that time. And when he starts making the motion, and there's Higbee.
Look at this
big run up the middle again.
Oh man!
And Higbee picks up a Schuler Insurance first down to the 30-yard line, and his last 2 carries. Joe, I think he's got 70 yards on his last 2 carries.
Unreal. He's got to be close to 100 for the night. I know he chunked away, some real small gains. And River Falls defense, they must have changed something because they were keying on him heavy in the first half. Here in the second half, John Higbee's run wild.
So we're under 3 to go now in the ball game. Mustangs are 1st and 10. They can't quite get into victory formation, but depending on when they get a first down on this set of downs, if they do, you've been getting close at this point. Jack Trout left side, couple yards. And again, that ball security top priority is he's got both hands on the pigskin. And a 2-yard gain, make it 2nd and 8. 2:36 remains as the clock continues to move. So this one looking pretty good for the Mustangs to move on. And the winner of this one, it's not final yet, but most likely going to be playing New Richmond.
That'll be
39-15, and that will be at New Richmond.
Yeah, and the Mustangs, it's been 3 in a row now where they have not been able to match up well with the Tigers. Lost to them twice last year and once this year. Maybe the 4th time is a charm.
2:06 is when the ball is snapped. Schaefer off the right side. He'll pick up a couple yards. We're under 2 to go now. 3rd and we'll call it 6 for the Mustangs.
Well, and you're in 4-down territory here. You're not going to punt it on the 27-yard line. So they have 2 more shots here. Just keep chunking away.
And a first down now would get you in victory formation with 1:40
for sure
and ticking going. The Mustangs just need to move the chains one more time, and this will move on to level 2 of the playoffs.
Trout's pretty quiet right now. Everyone's just kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop, I think.
124 and ticking. It'll be Higbee up the middle, taken down behind the line of scrimmage, and with 113 and ticking, Mustangs can run at least another 30 seconds off the clock before they have to snap the football. But again, this first down would for sure end the game in victory formation. A turnover and downs here. River Falls would only have about 30 seconds left.
You could throw the ball here.
Yep, absolutely.
I'm not advising to do that. I really am not. But if Brady Johnson pulls the ball on his fakes, and he's so good at faking, if he pulls the ball, I got to believe the receiver's going to be wide open. And if you turn it over on downs, the clock's going to stop anyway. It looks like the Mustangs are going to talk about it, let it go all the way down and take a timeout.
Yeah, they're going to let as much time out as possible run off the clock. They got it down to 33 seconds, and the Mustangs will burn their first time out here, second time out of the second half. We'll take 30 seconds as well on Mustangs TV.
Hello, Menomonie community members. We are here to represent the Menomonie Band Program.
Are you in need of a new mattress? This Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., we're having a huge mattress sale right here at Menomonie High School.
Stop by and get a great deal on a brand new name brand mattress and help the 6 through 12 Menomonie Band Program in the process.
How will this work?
The Menomonie High School cafeteria is going to be transformed into a mattress showroom with over 25 mattresses on display for you to try out.
We'll have name brands like Simmons, Beautyrest, and Therapeutic.
Gel beds made by IntelliBed.
And air beds from Instant Comfort.
Also for sale will be pillows, sheets, bases, and massage chairs.
Prices will be up to 50% off retail. You will not find a lower price.
Fourth down and 6 here for the Mustangs. Schaefer right side. He's going to break a tackle to the 20. That's a Schuler Insurance first down and a game-winning first down here for the Mustangs. They will move on to level 2. They'll be able to get into victory formation. I don't even think they have to they will not even have to snap the football as the clock will continue to run, and the Mustangs are going to move on to take on New Richmond. We don't have a final yet in that New Richmond game. It's awfully close, 3:30 left in that one. New Richmond up 39-15 over Marshfield. So we'll hopefully have a final for you on that one in the post-game show, sponsored by TMS Tire and Wisconsin Credit Union. And we do have a final here. Rice Lake 50, Logan 7 in that one. That was a 1-8 matchup. And so Rice Lake, a Big Rivers Conference team next year, will move on to level 2. But the big one we want to keep an eye on, and we'll watch this one as we get into the postgame show. Right now, Hudson and Chippewa Falls. Hudson the 1 seed, Chippewa Falls the 8 seed. 6:11 to go in that game. Chippewa Falls up 21-14 over Hudson. So we'll keep an eye on that one as well throughout our postgame show. But we're going to take a break. We'll be back in a few minutes right after this on Mustangs TV.
I can count.
On West Wisconsin Credit Union.
Now Wisconsin Credit Union.
Wisconsin. Read it.
Wisconsin's.
I can't say it like she can say it.
I lost my words.
Let me just say it in my head one time.
I struggle with this part.
Why is this so hard?
Hard to say, but easy to do business with. Wisconsin Credit Union.
Wisconsin Credit.
Sorry, we have to start all over.
Good material here.
TMS Tire and Auto is a proud sponsor of the Menomonie Mustangs. Family owned since 1978, TMS Tire and Auto has 5 locations in Baldwin, Boyceville, Hudson, New Richmond, and Menomonie, and can serve all your automotive needs. Visit us online at tmstireandauto.com or call us at 715-235-9119 to schedule your appointment today. Go Mustangs!
BY's seek eyes for the best buys. Huge selection of new Chevrolets and pre-owned vehicles, including Camaros, Corvettes, and the best selection of Silverados in western Wisconsin. Our award-winning team offers the best customer service and certified technicians. Check out the all-new ChevyTownUSA.com and look for BY's pricing on the entire inventory. Find new roads and take the short drive to I-94 and Highway 25 in Menomonie or anytime at ChevyTownUSA.com.
Looking for a team approach to managing your finances? With over 70 years of experience and 12 locations, Dairy State Bank has built a reputation for helpful customer service and support. While our service ethic is old-fashioned, our products and services are not. We offer a full range of loan programs as well as online banking, mobile deposit, and transaction alerts to fit your busy lifestyle. Dairy State Bank, banking on relationships, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Chad Zutter, Joe Zadowski back with you here in the TMS Tire and Auto and Wisconsin Credit Union post-game show, and a victorious game here for the Menomonie Mustangs. They will win their level 1 matchup here against River Falls, as you see on your scoreboard, 28-14. That will move them on to level 2. And we don't have a final yet in that New Richmond game, but it's getting down to not much time left. And Marshfield did score. It's 39-22 now with 2:08 left. New Richmond, if they hold on and get the victory here against Marshfield, which is quite likely at this point, Menomonie will go to another conference opponent in New Richmond and tackle another team they've played already this year, which is, you don't see that a lot, Joe, playing two conference opponents in level 1 and level 2 of the playoffs. A very rare situation, but Menomonie looks like that's going to happen here in the postseason.
I know some of the coaches don't care for it so much, but I'll tell you, some of the travel before they changed into these regions was ridiculous. I mean, we were going to De Pere, Pulaski. I mean, the cost alone, but then also, just for all the parents and fans and everyone, these regional groupings allow you to go to the games and save some expense. But I do understand the competitive piece and not wanting to play conference teams, especially in Division II, where there really aren't that many Division II teams in our area. We kind of get stuck, with that multiple competition situation. But at the end of the day, you gotta beat teams, and Mustangs are going to have a good opportunity next week against New Richmond to get some revenge.
Yeah, they will. They obviously have taken down River Falls now twice in just the last 3 weeks. A very impressive performance here by the Menomonie Mustangs, especially in the second half tonight. Let's run down how we got to that final 28-14 score. We'll go all the way back to the opening drives. Menomonie got the ball to start this ball game. They went right down the field. A 6-yard touchdown pass from Johnson to Ellison on a 4th down with 6:44 to go in that first quarter. Was the first denting of the scoreboard here tonight at Williams Stadium. Dingwall PAT was good, 7-0 at that point. River Falls answered right away. A Severson 1-yard touchdown run with 4:42 remaining in that first quarter. Carafell, the PAT was good. It was 7-7 at that point. Second quarter, we saw some back and forth, but the Mustangs right at the end of that first half, a great job of coaching, time management. They had a 2nd and goal from the, I would say, half-yard line there with 27 seconds left. No timeouts left. They came out, they ran the ball, was stopped short, and with no timeouts, well coaching, they got right back up to the line of scrimmage, ran a play-action pass, and Charlie Barron, was wide open. Johnson found him for a 1-yard touchdown pass. PAT ball Dingwall was good with 3 seconds left in that first half, 14-7. Menomonie went into halftime with that lead. Coming into the third quarter there, we saw John Higbee get in the end zone 2 times, once from 8 yards out, one from 50 yards out on a dive play. Very rarely do you see that from a fullback. John Higbee, he'll have a very good memory here after tonight's 50-yard touchdown run. I got to guess that's probably his longest run of his career.
Got to be.
As a fullback here. And after those 2 scores by Higbee, it was 28-7 Menomonie going into that fourth quarter. And the big score to that third quarter, not only did Menomonie get a couple touchdowns kind of start pulling away, but River Falls burned all 3 of their timeouts in that third quarter, and that kind of cost them with clock management in that fourth quarter. They were able to come down in the fourth quarter and score with 4:03 left with a 5-yard touchdown pass from range to Rock. However, That drive took a long time, a lot of time off the clock, and they were never able to get the ball back. And so here we have our final score, 28-14. And we do have a final now, finally over at New Richmond. It is official. Menomonie will travel to New Richmond next Friday. They will take on the Tigers. Tigers move on with a level 1 victory over Marshfield, 39-22. And our other point of beginning out-of-town scoreboard we saw as well was Rice Lake defeating Logan 50-7. That was a 1-8 matchup in Division III. The big one we've been watching, and I don't think we'll have a final here on this one before we get off air, is Chippewa Falls as an 8 seed right now, leading Hudson as a 1 seed, 21-14, with just under 4 to go. Chippewa Falls has the football at midfield. A second down upcoming with 3:54 remaining. If you want to watch that one, just go to YouTube and search Hudson Raiders football. You'll be able to watch that one.
Chad, on the bottom of our screen, we're thanking our sponsors, and I know you'll run through the list here at the end of the broadcast, but this is going to be our last home game, it appears. I guess there's still a slight possibility in level 3, but this will most likely be the last home game of the year. And just like to thank all of our sponsors for Mustangs TV, also our partners at UW Stout. It's been a great season being able to broadcast at home. We will have the game at New Richmond next Friday, so we'll be on the live stream for anybody who can't make it. But like you mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, we do have plans for broadcasting winter events as well. I think, 23 girls and boys basketball games.
Sounds right, yep.
I think there's 4 wrestling meets. Grant Peisig, since you and I don't know very much about wrestling, Grant Peisig, he'll be providing commentary for those. But this is made possible through these sponsors, and without the sponsorships, we would have to have some sort of charge. Some schools do that where you have to pay a subscription fee or a per-game fee. And so, again, thank you to all of our sponsors. And if anybody's interested in becoming a winter sponsor, we have all sorts of sponsorship opportunities available. You can contact Chad. You can contact me. You could contact the athletic director, Michelle Guy-Holloway, and we certainly will set you up. And we have certainly ideas of things that can be sponsored, from watching Badger games, Bucks games, other basketball games, or wrestling meets. But if there's something special that you or your business would like to sponsor, give us a call. We can try to work something out.
Yeah, and all our sponsors, like you said, Joe, give them a big thanks here for the broadcast here. TMS Tire and Auto and Wisconsin Credit Union, who are sponsoring the pregame, halftime, and postgame show. Our Schuler Insurance, first down sponsor. Kai Chevytown, our touchdown sponsor. Siri Benrud Photography, our turnover sponsor. Our timeout sponsor, Dairy State Bank and Bills Distributing. Our Menomonie Mustangs sack tackle for loss, or we'll call big defensive play, Mike's All Insurance. We saw some big defensive plays here from Brody Thornton here tonight, and an array of Mustangs as well. Our out-of-town scoreboard, point of beginning, as you see on the bottom of your screen, and the Rotary Club of Menomonie as well. Well, we'll wrap up the broadcast here. Again, as you see on the bottom of your screen, the Mustangs move on to level 2 with a 28-14 victory over the River Falls Wildcats. The Mustangs now improved to 8-2 overall on the season, and they will take on the New Richmond Tigers next week at New Richmond after New Richmond got the victory over Marshfield here. If you want to look at all the scores from around the state here, go to WIAA.org. Check their score center, their updated brackets, where games will play. But we will be pregame starting at 6:45 next week from New Richmond. I'd like to thank everybody that made the broadcast possible. Mike Sins, head coach for the Menomonie Mustangs, joining us in the pregame show. Our halftime guest here, Diane Schofield, Wakanda Elementary principal, also a member of the Mustangs Hall of Fame, joining us as our halftime guest. I'd like to thank our colorman, Dr. Joe Zanowski, our cameraman, Ryan Zutter, for helping us run the camera here tonight. I'm Chad Zutter signing off. Till next week, you've been watching